Yeah, we'll jump in.
Live with the unicorn.
It's not too far.
Like in downtown.
No, it'd be like 100. Bro, it was 111 when I was.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Real Hebrew Israelites, part of Great Millstone, Los Angeles. We're the small church in Inglewood, small sanctuary in Inglewood. Before we get started through the Spirit, we want to give all glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well from the Spirit, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect who are continuing to fight and teach this thing of ours in truth and sincerity. We're out here for another week to prophesy the downfall of America, to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel, and Lord willing, usher on this destruction is going to befall Babylon the Great. Break down the names, Papa Bashar.
And given unto us by our reverend and lovely and beautiful apostles and elders that gave us the two most important things we could ever know: the name of the Heavenly Father and the name of His only begotten Son, that true and proper names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, our language, the Lashwan Kodash, which means holy tongue or holy language. Lashwan meaning tongue or language, and Kodash meaning holy. Now these be the names that are written. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Yah meaning He, Hawa meaning exists or is or is to be. He is, He exists. He, the existing one. For He is a rewarder of them that diligently seeks Him. And in the name of His only begotten Son, His true and proper name, a name that is above every name, given amongst men here on earth to the Israelite man first, and also to the believer, consisting of women, children, helps of the prophets, and those that have faith. They will be calling upon that name, even that mighty name. The name, Yahushai. Yah meaning He, Yahushai, meaning deliverer and savior. And that is exactly what He will come to do for the second time in physical form, yet as an angelic force. We shall see Him as He is, and we shall be like Him.
That's right. So as the brother broke down, here in these last days, it's very important to have your foundation established on the true names of the Heavenly Father and only begotten Son. Because here it is, those with the spiritual ear to the ground, you're starting to see that a lot of these groups that have been in the know, so to speak, are starting to wax worse and worse before your very eyes. Okay, they're neglecting the names, they're not exalting the names, they're speaking contrary to the doctrine and the prophecies that they are originally taught, because a lot of these groups came and learned under the feet of the apostles and still to this day don't give them reverence. And we're starting to see what happens when you don't stick with sound doctrine and continue in the things that you learn. You start saying things like the names don't matter. You start saying things like the MOTB is sin, okay? And so on and so forth. You start doing things like making covenants with the enemy and joining on to other groups like IUIC and the Nation of Islam. Okay, first and foremost, there is no such thing as a Nation of Islam. All right, Islam is not a nation, that's a religion. That'd be like saying the nation of Christianity or the nation of Buddhism. Okay, it's ridiculous, man. And they have nothing to do with the Hebrew Israelite movement.
And why the fuck ain't you cussing them niggas out? Right. And these clowns are with the NOI, which really you niggas have no idea. You niggas are bugged out. You with these fucking clowns that have no idea of what the fuck is going on. Because if they really were about it, these fucking Islamic clowns, then why you allowing our women to go over there to Dubai with the real motherfuckers that into that Islam shit, and they're doing all type of nasty shit. So it goes to show you that you're joining the church unto a harlot, like the elder, the elder, beautiful elder out there in Dallas put it. That's really joining what you call the church unto an harlot. You're joining what's clean unto the unclean. And then you ain't even cursing these bald-headed ass niggas out with the bow tie. But you'll curse us out. You want to kill your brother that's actually out here preaching the word. But you don't want to put these niggas to death, stone them, and rain fire down on them. But you going to join with them, because of violence in the black community. We're not black, motherfucker. Right, and what about the community of the Northern Kingdom? What about the community of Gad and Reuben on these reservations? You motherfuckers, man. You all about this black shit. And we knew it was going to come to this this moment, this point. Right here, because you niggas have always been black and always been for fucking Negroes only and shit. When it's 12 tribes of Israel, that's right, not just one.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck is, but it's beautiful because the Lord is revealing you niggas for who you really are. You're fucking joined unto Esau Edom. Right. And Esau Edom forces you, if you're a 501c3 chartered organization, to do these stupid community bullshit outreach fucking crap. shit, man, to make it seem like, oh, they're for the community. No, they're not. What about the fucking that apartment building that was taken over?
Yeah, go down there.
Go down there.
Yeah.
Why ain't the fucking leaders of Colorado able to do anything about that situation? That's a community, ain't it?
Yeah.
But it goes to show you how fucking far gone Babylon itself fucking is. So what the fuck you niggas think y'all gonna do? 20,000 deep, men marching, but ain't about to do a goddamn thing.
They had women marching too. Take y'all ass to Mexico and march on the cartel, right? Listen, that's the tribe of Issachar,
Yeah.
right?
They bringing violence to their community. Why you ain't stopping them?
Yeah, they ain't gonna do that.
And you niggas got 20,000 deep and shit. Y'all the army of God. Why don't y'all go down there and do something, man?
Yeah, right.
But like the apostle said, if you had 20,000 men in that city, Oakland or wherever the fuck you niggas was at, imagine the whole goddamn city wide filled with men on every goddamn corner preaching the word. That would have been a sight to see.
More powerful.
That would have been a sight to see. Like Eric Jake walking all over the city would just be hearing, y'all bashing my shot. Y'all bashing my shot. Like, what's going on? Certain of them be like, I like this. Yeah, we coming together. And then others be like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's an invasion. But really it is. It's an invasion of the truth. But you dudes don't have the truth. Yeah, you got the numbers, but no truth. Just like the fucking army of Xerxes and shit. Million-man fucking army shaking the earth. But just like Leonidas said, here, their numbers count for nothing. It's about the truth, motherfucker. Right. Not about numbers. Go ahead, man.
I mean, even our own history shows you that Yahweh Shimon Shai never dealt with large numbers. That he made examples through his power and mercy through a small number, man. So the fact that you have all these groups out here, you know, jet setting across the country trying to heap on members onto them lets you know that they're not in the right spirit to begin with.
Yeah.
And as the brother was talking about, true indeed, we're here to wake up the hopeful elect, and they're going to come out of every different denomination and every walk of life.
And all tribes.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we go make a covenant and join on with these groups, you know. And like the brother said, the 12 tribes consist of the so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans. But you don't make that same effort to go to these reservations. You don't make that same effort to jet set to Venezuela and Argentina, where their dollar is already crashed and their people are destitute.
But guess what? There's great millstone camps down there in those lands, fucking war-torn and no economy and shit like that. But they still out there with the word. There was a brother out there in the land of Ephraim when there's certain storms and shit was hitting it. Brothers was down. Hey, the brother Abijah was down there. You know, the brother in our camp. He was down there with the brothers down there in Jamaica when the storms was hitting. And they were still out there preaching the word. Great millstone. There you go. They wasn't moved by all the fucking worldly calamity because they were out there in the spirit of the Lord and the Lord kept them.
That's right.
So but where was you niggas at? Y'all wasn't down there, but y'all going down there for barbecue and shit. But you ain't going down there to really preach the word. That's all this thing is about, is preaching the word. The word itself is going to reach the community or not. It doesn't really matter. It's only going to get to the elect, not the community. Go ahead,
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. And it reads, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Woo!
For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communication have light with darkness?
You see that scripture speaks for itself, man. As long as we continue to do the things that were taught onto us from the apostles and the elders, this thing is going to keep moving regardless, man. We don't need to go out here and try to recruit and try to be seen and try to make ourselves known. We're supposed to be men of no reputation. Right. But you got people that want that preeminence on this side, man. And the Lord is going to make an example of you. And Lord willing, you know, us brothers doing this in truth and sincerity get to see that judgment, man.
All of our enemies. And that's beautiful because the truth itself is going to make itself known. Just like during the wars of the Maccabees, all the surrounding nations knew that the Maccabees was warring with the Greeks and was fucking putting their ass to flight. but even though Judas Maccabees was writing letters to the Spartans and others outside the land of Judea, right? They knew about the wars that was being waged. And he said, you didn't come to our aid. We didn't ask any help from outside forces because we got our help from heaven. Our power came down to help. So that's a conspiracy. Everybody's hearing about this truth because our power came down and spread this word, spread the gospel. It wasn't us. We didn't have to do nothing. We're just a vessel to be used. You niggas are trying to be seen and shit. No, let the people see the power of Israel.
That's right, yo.
Hey, and even during the time of Maccabees, if you were found aligned to a Greek You were an enemy. You were put to death during that time. So that goes to show that you guys ain't the men of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Y'all
Well,
ain't.
what shows is that these groups out here that harp on the law don't really understand the law.
Hey, didn't our people harp on the law then? But yet niggas was all fearful and shit, sacrificing swine. But who was shaking with the zeal and shit and slaughtered that motherfucker at the altar? It was Mattathias killed that black ass nigga that was slaughtering the swine. And guess who was there watching him to make sure he did it? A damn Greek official nigga was there like, don't put the swine on the altar. Everybody was looking like, what the fuck is going on? Somebody killed this nigga. And Mattathias couldn't even hold back his anger. Slaughtered that fucking demon. If it's for the law, come with me. And they fled out of the city and went into the mountains to live like the beast and fucking see the madness that was going on in Israel, man. That's what Great Millstone is doing right now. We fleeing from you niggas. And we don't want to unite, no unity camp with you niggas. We over here. Whoever is for y'all by Shemashai and what's real, come with us. Everybody else, y'all can stay in Babylon and join with these fools and shit. Watch this shit crumble. Go ahead.
Yeah, they ain't asking for the community, you know.
There's a lot of these niggas ain't right no way. Like these black ass niggas in Chicago getting mad at the Venezuelans taking shit over. But you niggas have been fucking bringing violence to your own goddamn community. But guess what the Lord did? He said, well, I'm going to destroy fire with fire. Use a nigga and making trouble in your community. Well, I'm going to bring the worst of even our own people of the north up and show you niggas what it really is. Well, y'all niggas want to do like that? Well, face somebody that's just like you. So you niggas can cancel each other out. But now you mad, oh, this ain't Colorado. Well, nigga, this ain't Venezuela either. Venezuela been fucking destroyed as an economy years ago. So they fucking already know what fucking time it is. And guess who has controlled Venezuela for this time? Guess who's down there? The Russians and the Chinese. And best believe these dudes got their tactical movements and guerrilla warfare, knowing that those type of nations are down there, taking over. So when they come up here to the States, you weak ass motherfuckers up here in the States, they gonna show you niggas a thing or two. Cause they had to go through jungles and fucking jaguars and shit. You niggas ain't never met that type of adversity.
Nigga never left LA.
Fucking clown.
Real.
Never left the fucking old block or whatever they call it out there. Chi-town
Never
and
left
shit.
the porch. Nigga.
Stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop.
Y'all better watch Red Dawn, man.
Yeah, for real. So it's like, these Venezuelans are bugged out, but it's like they been through more than you niggas up here. Y'all niggas is soft with a capital T up here, man.
I thought that was Mac Beasley right there.
All right, this is a
I said,
precept
hey,
here, Judges 7 and verse 2. Going back to the point where we made about numbers. It reads, and the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, mine own hand hath saved me.
And that's the spirit that these niggas in the purple. But how the fuck dare you niggas call yourself the army of God? No, the fuck you ain't, man. The army of the Lord is first the angels. And like Barack said, we the ground forces, but right now our job, our attack method, our stratagem or strategy is to bring out the word. The word is taking down strongholds, fucking niggas up, kicking down doors, breaking down walls.
Hey, it's information warfare.
Woo!
We're not involved in physical conflict. It's about it's the age of information. So everything is through intelligence and what you're picking up.
That's beautiful, bro. Beautifully said. Because before a war breaks out, there's always an information war or a trade war. So we're trading information, they trading lies and shit. So the war has gotten so hectic and so fucking fiery and so intense that these different venues that the truth is going through is beginning to get to a point where they about to cut it all the way off, and then it's gonna get physical. Cause they getting to a point where they know they're losing the information battle. They're like, well, we gonna have to physically come against these guys. That's why Esau's putting into play paperwork to come against us. But the Lord is putting into play paperwork to come against him. So
hey, for those that are paying attention, listen to what the brother's saying, man, because this thing goes deep. When you look at all the 501c3 statutes, you could actually go on Google, put in the name of an organization, and all their government information is gonna show up on the screen. And when it goes to religious affiliation, look at what it says under some of these groups,
especially the purple guy.
Right, and that's the point that I want to make. When you go to the Israel United in Christ, okay, you would think that they would be a quote-unquote Christian organization, but when you go to their religious affiliation, it says Islam. Now here it is.
Christ ain't Islam.
Now here it is. They're all across social media, joined hand in hand with the NOI, the Nation of Islam.
The niggas had no idea.
We have no covenant with Islam. The Hebrew Islam. But if I'm not mistaken, the Honorable Prophet Muhammad basically plagiarized the scripture.
Yeah. And nigga gonna have the audacity to say Elijah. Nigga, you ain't Elijah, you clown. Hey, and then when you go into Abba, which is Elijah for to come, you motherfuckers was so mad that this man had the truth that y'all damn near beat him.
They
to
did
his
beat him.
deathbed,
Them
to
the
his
ones who
deathbed.
did. They did beat him.
But he didn't die at the hands of you niggas. He died of the wounds and stuff in the hospital. But that's when he passed the torch
Yeah, the
to
Lord
the men that
give y'all
came
the
before
satisfaction of killing
our
them.
apostles.
Hey,
but that's the spirit, because
that's
you don't think the Lord gonna get you niggas back, man? Hey, but King Nate is the king and shit. Bro, this was your leader. The leader of your leaders that taught you. And you gonna join hands with these fucking same clowns that put this man on his deathbed.
Hey, why do you think they promoted Malcolm X so heavy during that time? It was
And then Malcolm X found out.
Yeah, it was to drown out what Abba Bivens was bringing out during that time, man.
And then Malcolm found out, and they took him out. So fuck them wicked ass niggas over there, man. They about killing their own fucking kind.
Yeah.
So get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck them NOI niggas with the fucking bow ties and no hair on their fucking face, man.
Hey, even in
I don't like them guys.
the Malcolm X movie with who was playing Malcolm X?
Was it Morgan Freeman?
The movie where Morgan Freeman played Malcolm X. It even mentions Abba Bivens in that movie.
He was in like the bookstore.
Yeah, he
when
was in
met
the
her,
bookstore
he was
talking to that elder. Yeah, and he was
That
like,
was Abba.
he's like, you keep going down this road, they're gonna do you the same way they did Abba. Basically, they're gonna come after you. You know? The history is out there, man.
Judges 7:3. Now therefore go to proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, and that's these other niggas, these other Israelite groups, they're fearful and afraid. That's why they're not telling you what the mark of the beast is. That's why now all of a sudden America's not going to be destroyed right now, and all this other crazy shit they're saying is because they're fearful and afraid.
These niggas are bugged out because if America's not gonna be destroyed, say if it
Kasab,
wasn't, right?
Like, can you get that
it would
Greek
be a
word for
third
fearful?
world country. So you niggas wanna live in slums and shit? This country literally is teeter-tottering. This shit is through, man. Go ahead.
It says, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead.
See, the Lord is actually being he's being fair. He's like, nigga, if you afraid, go to church. go to them churches. Nigga, don't. This is the congregation.
Right.
See, that's what the word should be in the New Testament, is congregation, which is the gathering of the Israelites and calling out.
Right.
Oh, and then we just came out of the memorial or the feast of the blowing of the trumpets. Now, when you blow the trumpet, it will gather. If you blow the trumpet one time, that's gathering the elders and the leaders of the people. You blow 2 trumpets, that's the gathering of all the people to the doors of the tabernacle, the temple. And then you had the trumpets to blow for war and the trumpet to blow for the feast. So there you go. So we're blowing the trumpet for war and the gathering of the leadership, the real leaders of Israel. You niggas are fucking fleeing away and shit. You ain't even coming up.
Remember that one leader of that camp ISUP case? That nigga, he got some fucking airtime on the news, and he had the spotlight, the opportunity to bring out the names, tell them America's gonna be destroyed. And would he say, we don't hate white people? God hates white people.
hates white
He didn't even say the name of it either.
So he was fearful and afraid. All right, these niggas are afraid of Esau.
But that's why they got the outward look that they so tough and shit. Because you niggas is weak as hell, man. Ain't about the outward, it's the inward. See, brothers are strong inwardly. We don't give a fuck what you damn devils say or what you gonna say. And it's funny that brothers been saying the same song about the chariots. Then you got this dude Tucker Carlson going into the chariots. MOTB. Now they going into the MOTB, the Bible Belt Edomites community and shit like. They going into the same thing we've been going into. America's gonna break off with his allies. Boom, you see that in the world. Russia's gonna rise up and come with a conglomerate of nations. Boom, you see that. So who's been telling you the truth this whole time?
Prophets.
The men of the Lord, the prophets. The ones that everybody belittle. And that's how you know it's the prophets. There's the prophets speaking truth, and they ain't sugarcoating shit, and they'll tell you, fuck you. They'll tell you, hey, we gonna tell you what it is and move down the street. We don't care.
That's our job. That's the whole reason we were sent out to teach the word, and this word isn't ours, man.
Yeah, it's the Lord.
So we can't sugarcoat and try to make it sound prettier than what it is. We just bring it out, man.
Bro.
And either you gonna receive it or not. We don't give a fuck at the end of the day.
Don't, man.
You know, and that's just being real, because the hopeful elect are gonna hear this same message and they're not gonna be offended. Okay, they're gonna filter through the quote-unquote bad words that we use and harsh speech. They're gonna look past the regular garments and this and that, and they're just gonna focus on the message of what we're saying, man.
Yes.
And it's gonna resonate with them, and they're gonna wake up.
Right.
That's all we care about, man. We want to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not compromising our faith in this truth to be joined onto the world, man, for a corruptible crown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead,
for
bro.
real.
Continuing on, and here's your purple marching army. In their return of the people, 20 and 2,000, and there remain 10,000.
Yeah, you niggas go home. The fuck out of here, man. Yeah.
Go home.
Go.
I
the
said
fuck
go home.
Hey, like old girl, what's her name? On the Mandalorian, what's her name? Old girl's sister and shit. She's pretty much told the Mandalorian, he's like, I'm here to join you. She's like, there's nothing to join. Go home. He's like, where's the stolen fleet? He's like making their way across the galaxy as mercenaries. Like, damn. So that's it. Go home.
I got a quick
Go
research.
ahead.
This Matthew 23 and 37. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets.
See, you kill the prophets, but now in this time, since you can't stone us according to Esau's law or kill us like you won't, you stoning us in the spirit. You're crucifying and demeaning our character. We're trying to. Slandering us, you fucking clowns. But, hey, none avail, because Yahweh Shemashai at the end of the day is going to bring all the things in the dark to the light. And what's in the dark was us being innocent in his eyesight. And you niggas being the guilty ones. And whatever you thought you was going to do to us is going to fall on you.
These niggas was literally shaking hands with the same niggas responsible for killing Abba Bivens, man.
You know how great that man
That's
is? Do you know who
crazy.
that is? So may the Most High destroy you niggas, and
That's
he
who they
will.
lead with, though.
And he will.
Right.
And I never stop for them bow tie and having ass niggas, man. I'll go get that bean pie and fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
Right.
Who's next?
Hey, give me the beanie pie. I don't want the fringes.
I don't want the damn bow tie. Fuck you.
Now,
You
hey,
don't
boy,
want
now you know that IUIC might start giving bean pies with the fringes
and
now,
bow
man.
ties and shit.
Bean pies, bow ties, and fringes.
Yeah,
man.
damn.
Don't give them no ideas. That'll be a new single.
Damn.
Damn.
And stone is them which are sent unto thee.
See, they want to kill us, but yet we're telling you the truth. We're the only ones speaking about spiritual power. Hence that show, Supercell, man. Shoot, who that? How you think this dude everywhere, man, rap man or whatever.
Yeah,
but he got that idea, you know, from watching us. Like, man, shit. Like everybody think we just sinking through, but we really got power. That's what he was showing in that show. That this sickness that mainly is in the Judite community is really power. What you think is a sickness, hey, Lord gonna turn that into a power. Just like the Lord came for those that are sick, but he gave us the power. Just like it tells you in John, it said those, he went to his own and they received him not, which means his own city. He didn't do a lot of great miracles there because they didn't believe. He grew up among that community. But it said those that did receive him, he gave them power to become the sons of the Heavenly Father. So that's power right there through the sickness. But you niggas is marching like, we don't need nothing, we good, we been good. All right, then the Lord don't need to do nothing for you. You got the power then, nigga.
Yeah,
you got the accolades of men. We don't want that, and we don't need that.
Right.
We want to be honorable and good in the sight of the Lord. Go ahead, huh?
How often would I have gathered thy children together?
Yeah, we would have been out of here. Go ahead, huh?
Even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not.
You would not. Yeah.
Behold, your house is left unto desolate. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate.
Hey, that's our land. Desolate as hell. And the heathen is in there. But if you NOI niggas, Islam and shit, and you fucking the God's army, if you niggas are so tough, take your ass to the land and vanquish the enemy out of the land.
Damn.
But you can't do that. Nope. But you the army of God. Get the fuck out of here, man. And we're vanquishing the whole earth with this word.
Yeah.
They're done. That's the Lord is leading the world to war.
Because Candace Owens quoting the scripture.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Okay.
They gonna kill that
rat.
bitch.
Hey, but your ass married to a damn Edomite.
Yeah, who's a rat? Who go back? I think his line go back to like some real rat shit, like to some Dukes and Edom, or Dukes in England or some shit like that. Candace Owens' husband.
Damn.
Wow, they gonna knock that bitch off. They gonna poke her ass.
Hey, but guess what we gonna do? We gonna do your lovers like Simeon and Levi did. Remember they went through the city? And even the other brothers joined with Simeon and Levi. And Dinah, remember she was still in dude's house? They grabbed her up like, come on, they killed that dude. They killed the whole city. So that's how it's gonna be in the end of all this. All of our women with these fucking heathen, we gonna lay the city to waste. We gonna grab you women. Come on.
Hey, you gotta understand too that a lot of these people are set up as controlled opposition. Because see, these devils, these Amalekites in particular, they need that narrative of the whole anti-Esism. So they set certain people up to speak against them on purpose. They pay them to do it. All right, so they could set up certain bills and laws and make stuff illegal.
That's beautiful, bro, because they doing that to set themselves up to be like, all right, we got to make a bill and a law to go against people talking about us, but then they can't put a leash or a muzzle on us, because when we talk about them, we're like, nigga, you're Esau. We're Shemitic.
Yeah.
And the Arabs are Shemitic. The Chinese, the Japanese are Shemitic.
Yeah.
The people that you saying talking against you are of the same line you from, dummy.
Right.
So we're talking about you, then we're talking about ourselves. But no, we're calling you what you are.
Yeah.
You're an Amalekite and you're an Edomite.
Hey,
the Lord don't like?
Yeah, we're anti-Amalek.
Yeah.
Anti-Esau.
Yeah.
Anti-Edomite.
Yeah. You gotta make an anti-Edomite bullshit.
Then you be more important.
Then you be more funny.
This 2 Corinthians 10:3, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Yeah.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
That's why Amalek has to come in a different way. Like we stabbing this demon through his spirit every time.
Yep.
So he has to come with another. He's like, well, I can't attack a spiritual temple. How can you attack that without spiritual weapons?
And you know they're hurt because what we're preaching is the truth, and they know it. Because as that old saying goes, in order to tell a lie, you have to know the truth.
Yeah.
These Amalekites, these high-ranking officials and banking elites, they know the truth. Which was proven by that Jake that came out, about a month ago? That said, that he's part of the Millionaire Club.
Yeah.
And his associates are always talking about us, man.
Yeah.
And how nervous they are about the changing
Talking
of the
about
guard.
us, not a $150 million nigga with purple on. Us, the lowly, nothing, nobodies, ragtag group of rebels. But hey, it is what it is.
This is the biggest kept secret right here, man. Niggas don't even appreciate it. But mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
And it's mighty because you see how the Lord did. He ain't got like just 20,000 just marching down the street in one fucking area. No, the Lord has his army spread worldwide in different little pockets. And even going to the Art of War book, a smaller army is greater than a larger army because it can maneuver fast. It can hit them from this side, ooh, gone. Hit them from the other side, ooh, gone. Hit them from that side, guerrilla warfare. With a big ass army, it's harder to maneuver and break off and be in different battalions, man. But the Lord's like, no, I got them over there, got them over there, got them right there, got them over there. They can't hit everybody at the same time.
Get that picture of Yahweh Shai real quick.
Yep.
Hey, read that again, Kasaja, Bible Shai.
This is 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
And that's the point I wanted, pulling down the strongholds. We're not attacking our enemies with a standing army. We don't have AKs. We're not coming out here sticks at camp, bulletproof vest, putting on the appearance that we're gonna take them on physically.
And niggas are sitting ducks and standing your stupid ass there with the nigga, they have a scope on the nigga head and shit. Nigga, you think he an Elamite with a dot on his head. Nigga, they got the scope on you.
Y'all some
clown.
posers, man. Half of y'all probably never even licked off those shots, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But regardless of all that, the point I wanted, part of the pulling down the strongholds is to show you the representation of what the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son looked like. Yeah. Because amongst all this other bullshit that's going around, you have men, particularly the Yah Israelites, that say the men at the camps are worshiping and idolizing the images that we're using.
Bring it to the camera.
Show the camera here.
Show the camera, bro.
This one?
There you go. That's a pulling down of a stronghold right there.
Exactly. We're not worshiping or idolizing this image, man.
You fucking y'all clowns. No, this is what the Lord would truly look like according to the
According to the scripture.
Because you niggas think y'all Israelites, how would you even know? How could you prove that, you stupid dummies? Because you know that it tells you in the script that darker shade. Con, yeah. Yeah, that's the spirit. But how could we prove that we're Israelites? By our spirit first and foremost. And then Job saying my skin is black upon me. And Solomon saying I'm black and beautiful. And all of that, man. Then you go into the words in the Hebrew means of a dark complexion, dark skin.
Right.
Like, but y'all idol worship. You're a dumb, stupid piece of crap.
Nigger.
Y'all Israelite clowns, man. Because it tells you it'd be many days that Israel didn't have a king, a prince, an image. Because you gotta remember, the Ark of the Covenant was actually something Israel can see. And the Lord told us to build that.
Not only
and
that,
His Spirit was going to be in there.
But it's long known throughout the Israelite community, I should say, that we're an expressive and artistic people. Like we've always represented things through history and things that go on by artwork.
Right.
Man. Like any history that was ruled by the Israelites, you're gonna find paintings and frescoes and sculpture.
Hey, then my man VP bring it up, man.
Yeah.
Vladimir
There you
Putin
go.
open up the vault for your ass, and Jake been painting the different frescoes of our kings, of the prophets, of great men like Moses, Elijah. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but we weren't.
Were they idol worshiping
Yeah,
then
we
for
weren't
that?
bowing down and idol. I mean, that's
Dumbass.
simple as hell. Because a lot of the images and stuff, especially those made by the brother Manazan Barama with the Bay, he's using images of actual actors and stuff. We're not sitting here saying that Yahweh Shai is Idris Elba, man. Like, come on, man. Let's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be real. But that's the spirit.
Y'all niggas is simple,
Yeah,
man.
but if they made a movie, like they make a movie about season week ass and shit, and fucking these other clowns, and they use other actors to play dudes that actually live. They ain't saying that that's them,
You're right.
but they're just playing a role of that particular dude who lived, so that people can be like, oh, okay, that's how he really moved, and
That's how he
really
would.
been having,
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
But them same dudes who say that, I guarantee you, somewhere in their house they got a
Picture
picture
of
of
their
something.
grandma, or their grandma.
Right.
Oh, this my grandma. and She, nigga showing this picture of his grandma to everybody. Nigga, your grandma dead, been dead, but she was the greatest lady ever. She really got me on.
Hey, so like, since we on the topic of casting down imaginations, I was reading in this prophecy of Muhammad, and pretty much the only thing they seemed like they got on point was the spaceships. The Lord has come back in the spaceships, but when you go into this dude Yaqub or Yakub, it says
That's who they believe in, though.
The big head alien.
He created Edomites
Big
and
ass,
shit.
Yeah, ain't that nigga
Yeah.
Brainiac and shit?
That's who these niggas align with,
Superman and shit.
Yakub and shit.
It
That's
says
bugged out.
Yakub was a black scientist who lived 6,600 years ago and began the creation of the white race through a form of selective breeding.
And that's bullshit, man. See, you niggas are all, and it's funny how a lot of these
That's bugged the fuck
wayward doctrines have popped up recently. Just like out of nowhere, the
For the
fucking
community,
Book of
though.
Enoch crap, which is
Anunnaki.
not with the
Yeah,
Anunnaki,
Anunnaki.
which is not the real Book of
Nephilim.
Enoch. We know that there is one. We know of the Enoch that was beamed up. It's in our writings, but it's abridged. We already know. We got enough that we need to know.
But even the stories that are coming out now is not unlike what was coming out during the time of the Greeks. When we were making up what was
Oh, yeah, Zeus and
Apollos and all that.
Hercules.
Those were
Shit.
wicked Israelites
Shit.
that made those
Same
legends
shit.
up, man.
Just to throw niggas off.
So-called Norse mythology.
That came from
Odin
Israel.
and all that
Wicked
shit.
niggas.
So it's the same thing now here in 2024 when you're hearing about big ass head Yaqub or whatever. What's his name?
Yakub.
Yakub.
Yeah.
The fuck is?
It sounds like Jacob, but
That's what it is. It's Jacob.
that doesn't make
word
any
is
sense
Jacob.
because Isaac was the father, so it
Yeah.
would have made more sense if they said Isaac or something.
And they can't say that because they ain't got the truth. The Lord is cutting the line of the stupidity somewhere. Like it'll start somewhere, and then the Lord cut it like nigga, you stupid.
Yeah, this how you know it's stupid, right?
Like
here.
this how you know the Book of Enoch is bullshit because they talking about Esau and who else was around the same time, Esau and Cain and shit when they were fucking
Yeah, that's
thousands
crazy.
of years
Niggas
apart.
believe in Lilith
What the
and
fuck
shit,
you
man.
niggas talking
That's
about?
bugged
But only somebody that's well versed in the script would be
Right.
like, that's bullshit,
Right.
bullshit and more bullshit. Like you niggas saying that the MOTB is sent. MOTB wasn't even brought up or explained until John was on the island of Patmos at the end of the Roman era of the Edomites,
That's
during the
one
time
way
of
to cut
Domitian. And then, but you saying it's sin, that goes all the way back to the fall of Adam. So you saying Adam all the way down to everybody till now has MOTB, you stupid nigga, when it didn't even come up until John got
They
it.
said that King Solomon had the mark.
You dudes need death and destruction.
Roman Empire wasn't even around then, man. So what beast are you talking about?
And it was talking about a particular beast.
Right.
The fourth beast.
So concerning Yahushai, you know, his blood, the remission of sins. So you saying the mark?
Damn.
Yeah. So you saying his blood covers those that take the mark of the beast?
When it clearly states in the next chapter that whoever takes it gonna suffer the wrath of the whole
in front of Yahushai
and the angels.
So it don't make sense.
Damn. And then Paul said we have all fallen short of the glory of the Lord and have sinned. So
nobody can be saved.
Hey, well, you niggas had that and keep it and be destroyed.
Hey, they
Fuck
send
y'all,
it
man.
every day. They don't send us a check because it's in our law that you're supposed to look out for the poor.
Yeah.
Right? When you see a poor man, you're supposed to
we're
help
the only
break
Israelites
bread.
considered bums.
Yeah, right. We
Different
bum. Where
congregations.
the fuck my money at, Nate?
Yeah, where is that, bro?
Break
Fuck
us
them,
Fuck
man.
my money, Nate.
Where is that, man?
Mr. Money, man.
And with my money, man. If you don't get the money, the Lord gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Because he see you.
I want money.
I want money. The Lord gonna kill your black ass nigga. King James. Lord gonna kill your black ass. But go ahead, huh?
This 2 Corinthians 10:5, casting down the imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
Yeah, you exalting yourself against the knowledge of the Most High. A lot of you groups. You know what the knowledge is now. This is really talking about Esau, but you niggas is in the back pocket of this demon. And you doing his fucking bidding, man. This nigga know he can't really defeat God by Shema. He can't even defeat his people.
Hey, you can get mad at the statement the brother's making, but the fact that you're a 501c3 proves the brother's statement. You signed on a document and paperwork with the enemy, man. Part of which includes that you can't teach the correct doctrine. They give you a fucking syllabus to go off of, man, like we in the goddamn school system.
Full system.
Yeah. Hey, the scriptures say somewhere in Sirach, I forget where it is, but it says, take no bribe. You know, because that's exactly what the
muzzles the mouth.
Yeah, and when you go into the word bribe, it's a gift, and that's what that 501c3 charter is. Yeah, you're tax exempt. You could get this building, but here's the catch: you got to teach this. You can't.
These
teach
niggas
that.
are like the black woman in the 70s that had to kick her man out the house to get benefits.
Yep.
That's you niggas.
Exactly.
And guess who you had to remove out of the curriculum? Your husband.
Yep.
Yahweh. By Shema Shah, you had to remove him so I get the goodies. You fucking niggas, man. May the Most High destroy all of you, man. All of you. Go ahead,
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, and verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Man, that's you same dudes.
Yep. Come back in your same lot. You don't see us jumping up and down and try to go, oh man, we got to get a building.
And guess what? That's beautiful that the brother's bringing that up, because you know during Alexander's life, he told Israel that was fighting in his army when he was taking over the known world, he had to come across Israel, right? He had that dream of the priest, and they showed him, and Daniel, that's you, right? And he knew he was going to have victory over the Persians and the Medes, right? And he told all the Israelites in his army, you don't have to worship the God of the Greeks like the rest of the nations. You can worship your power, Yahweh. He knew the name of the Lord. He said, you only can worship your power freely, and you're not going to be taxed like these other people. Well, as soon as Alexander died and his generals came into power, they started taxing the known world, right? Just like during the time of the Romans, taxing the world. And those that sided with the Greeks and became part of the Greek fashion were tax exempt. Hey, go, got you though. Yep. See, that's history, and it repeats itself. Yep. You niggas, that's why I said we gotta join with the heathen, because we have much sorrow. Sorrow is the taxation. Yep. The taxation on Jake that kept to the ways. Remember how Jake was getting killed, hunted down, their babies was hung on the walls, women was killed. That's why the Maccabees had to rise up and fight these niggas, man.
These niggas be happy because they had a senator at that same NOI thing that they did. It was like some black bitch who in the Esau Senate was there, and it was the senator was there, and you all happy and shit because you know, a so-called official of the government is at your shit,
Yeah,
man.
them the type of niggas if Biden walked in, they'll take pictures with him.
Yeah, but oh
That's
my
crazy.
God, what the fuck?
Yeah, they'll be all starstruck and shit over an Edomite.
Damn, I told Biden, I said, we up next.
I told him.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Now I got something too.
Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Since they departed, once they start doing the ways of Israel, catching
This
a little
shit
hell,
hard, man.
because they was keeping to the ways, they were like, man, we have much sorrow. So they're like, let us go back and make a covenant with them to keep the Greek fashion and the ways, so we don't have to suffer their wrath. But what about the wrath of the Heavenly Father, nigga? Consider that. And these niggas don't consider it now. Y'all don't consider that the missile still gonna come. I don't give a fuck what some nigga with long hair and a hat with H on it say that the 2/3 ain't gonna get destroyed. The Lord has determined that this place is gonna burn with fire. From sea to shining sea, he gonna sweep across this land with the best of destruction. That's still coming, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's what the Lord said. And niggas saying they just gonna escape though. I'm good, you know, I got a Hellcat. Nigga, a Hellcat ain't about to drive faster than no missile. You fucking clowns, man. Is the shit waterproof? Is it missile proof? Can it go into space? Like, nah. We gonna get that cherry.
That Hellcat going to hell with you.
You going there.
That's why I got the H on his hat. Yeah.
Oh, he going to hell? Oh, shit. Hell. Shit.
I can let me finish this in Corinthians.
Oh, yeah. Was that it? Go ahead.
This 2 Corinthians 10:5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahushua.
Hey, to Yahushua, not Christ. The fuck is Christ done? I always say 2020, where the fuck was this clown? Ain't there like 2 billion of these niggas, 2 million Christians, right? And the fucking Islam is like right after these clowns, right? Where the fuck was Allah? Where's Allah right now with the rats taking Rafa and burning and bombing niggas to hell and back? Exactly. Allah ain't no fucking place. You NOI niggas, no idea. And then you got fucking Nate with Christ. Where the fuck was Christ in 2020, nigga? Why couldn't he say those 20 people that got the, you know, the sticky stick? Where the fuck, where was he at? Who was Christ for an old girl? With the hot pot. And shit. Yeah. She was in the boiling point. She had a boiling point. So.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Well, your ass was rebuked by Satan, Jesus.
So why Jesus Christ didn't forgive and save those meth heads? They gotta
kill him.
And then I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Hey, that's just like on what's that movie, bro? With Will Smith. He was like, I pray to God Almighty. He shows you no mercy.
That was Emancipation.
Yeah. No mercy shown by your God.
He's like, if they take one of my another good one of my niggas, I'm gonna go talk to Jefferson Davis himself. Civil War, right? So that's the spirit, man. That's the spirit. You niggas have joined hand in hand with the one that's literally trying to show himself as God himself. That goes to show you niggas are gonna choose this man's mark.
Yep.
Because he's the one proclaiming himself to be God. This is the nigga that said God is dead. This is the nigga that said there is no savior that's gonna come save you. This is the same nigga, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, huh?
And having in the readiness to revenge all disobedience.
And that's us. We have a readiness to revenge all disobedience. We about to, man, when we get the power, ain't gonna be no stopping brothers, man. We gonna be killing machines for Yahweh Shemashah. We gonna be weapons for the Lord against the enemies, man.
Bring it on.
Yep. That's what we gonna be, man. We gonna be stormtroopers in righteousness, man.
Yeah.
We gonna be the clone army of Yahushua, man.
Exactly.
The 501st.
Fucking shit up.
We gonna take down the temple you niggas have built up, man.
That's right.
You know, we gonna sack it and destroy you niggas, man. And guess what? That dude Palpatine left it standing as a monument of his power. Like, hey, Babylon is still gonna be here as like a continent, but Babylon itself as a city and a country is gonna be gone. But it's still gonna stand as a testament of the Lord's power.
This whole country gonna be like Saudi Arabia.
Woo!
Sand.
It's gonna be like, what's my man? Al-Ghadi. Yeah. Dune. It's gonna be Dune in this.
Yeah, that's spirit.
We remember there's a name it was called before the destruction.
Desert.
Like
the pastor said, biggest desert on earth.
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a spirit, bro.
Go hit the poles, right?
They said it before. 5
And having in the
square miles.
readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled.
Now the obedience of the elect is gonna be fulfilled, and then we're gonna be able to revenge and avenge upon all you niggas that have rebelled against the Lord. The Lord is gonna kill a whole lot of you with the missiles and the lasers, but then there's gonna be still rebels left among you around the world, and we're gonna clean up the earth by getting you rebels, getting the slaves of these other nations, and getting those elites, putting them into captivity. And that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a new world, like on like on that show Andor. The war is over, and with peace comes opportunity and justice. And that's what it's gonna be in the new world. It's gonna be an opportunity for all you heathen to get a job. Niggas ain't got no job now. It's gonna be continuing employment, and it's gonna be opportunity for all to build our kingdom. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Where's Zion bring us in?
This is Amos chapter 3, beginning at verse 3. And it reads, can two walk together except they be agreed?
Can two walk together except they be agreed? The answer is no, because you're not coming in one accord, man. And eventually you're going to reach a point where your different doctrines don't match up with each other. So it's no wonder why we don't break a sweat when we're not invited to these Hebrew Israelite summits. Great Millstone wasn't invited to join Masharah Yasharah.
Y'all niggas ain't no
Yeah,
government.
the government is.
Ragtag.
Yeah. Brucella.
Niggas is in
No. That's not a joke, brother. There was really a gathering called Brucella, where all these Israelite groups got together and followed it. Great Millstone wasn't invited.
We don't want
we don't want to go to that. Fuck that, man.
Hey, and it's funny because only little children and fucking clowns go to Disney World all the fucking time and shit. Real men is like, nah, I'm chilling at home, chilling. Or I got some work around the house I gotta do. Or I'm at work. It's like, men don't fucking play around all the damn time. Men have to put in work. How the fuck you think a society runs? Men working. And who's working among all the groups? Great Millstone.
Right.
We're the real men of the whole nation. The rest of you niggas are fucking children.
No, don't get me wrong. It's not to say that there's not a balance. Like we're not just stoic all the time. We do have our different outlets. But one thing you're not gonna see is Great Millstone joined on with these other groups in solidarity, man. We don't get along. We don't prescribe to the same doctrine. Okay, and we don't want to be associated with none of you guys.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line, man. When it comes to hanging out and doing all this, we try to do things in truth and sincerity.
And through the spirit, bro, it's always been like that throughout our history, especially when Solomon died, the kingdom was split. Now, the kingdom is split now.
Right.
It was one split between the south and the northern kingdom. Now it's split between the followers of Mashiach and these Christ followers, these Baalites. You motherfuckers, man. And remember, the north was going hard after Baal. And there was wars between the north and the south, bloody, to the point where we were slaying our own brothers because the south was so for the Heavenly Father, we had to put you idol worshiping niggas down. But now it's to a spiritual war.
Right.
And we have to put you niggas down, man. And it's funny how we was dwelling in the same land. Some of you was north, and then the rest was south. But who was keeping the ways of the Heavenly Father? The south, mainly, and a pocket of the north. But the north was completely gone with idols and shit, man. And they had to be fucking put down. And then it came to a point where the south had to fall too. Because of the leadership of the south, really. Because the south as a whole was still, trusting in the Lord. That's where Daniel and his companions came out from. And Ezekiel was there and Jeremiah was there. So it goes to show you that Jake was still keeping the ways. But it was the fucking leadership that went off and did not listen to the prophets crying. Hey man, you don't stop. The Lord's going to destroy this city and this temple by bringing Nebuchadnezzar down and destroying you niggas, man. Just like he did to your brothers the north with the Assyrians. And that's what we're telling our people now. This devil Esau is going to come down. And if you ain't right, your ass is going to get slain under the yoke of this demon.
right.
But y'all just ain't listening. But don't listen. Only the elect is gonna listen and come back. The rest of you will die. Go ahead.
You were gonna jump down,
Yeah,
right?
con. Now switching gears, I'm gonna jump down to verse 6. This is Amos 3 and 6, and it reads, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?"
Hey, the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, huh? We gotta blow the trumpets for the people to gather together because war is coming. This ain't a blowing of a trumpet for a feast. Now there is a high holy day coming up, the atonement.
Which is not a feast.
It's not a feast.
Even though some groups teach that
Ah,
it is.
shit, man, damn.
Like your
Hey,
boy King David.
Oh, man, oh, the hell no, KD? Nah,
Who
fuck that
marinates
dude. That dude is King Dumbass. No, his new name is King Dumbass.
Yeah.
I
thought about it.
King
did.
Dumbass.
Reading on, "Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have not done it?"
Dang. So hey, the Lord has done all this evil in the city. All right, the Lord has done it. The Lord has brought that heat. All right, He brought the heat on you niggas, man. And the main niggas that was dying and bugging out was niggas eating that swine and bullshit. You niggas was dehydrated like a motherfucker. You fucking clowns. I was like, yeah, we felt the heat. You know, it's hot. Well, you know, is that the best you can do? A little heat like Doom and shit. You know. Hey, it was nothing for us because our body is alkaline. When we put in our body is actually helping us get through the day. You niggas is just salivating and shit and just bugging out like, man, you ain't hot. Like, nigga, yeah, I feel the heat, but nigga, why you through?
Yeah.
Cause you eating bullshit. You fucking clown. Y'all niggas are through, man. And a nigga come over and complain to you like, nigga, go sit down somewhere, man. Fuck you bothering me for? You making me more hot. Standing next to me and shit, breathing on me and shit.
Right, but the reason I wanted this brother to continue with that particular scripture is because this is what we're doing when we come out to the highways and hedges, man. We are blowing the trumpet as a warning. So when that destruction comes, when that famine comes, when that pestilence comes, when that war comes, you can't say that you didn't hear, man, because y'all see us. Y'all see us on the internet. You see us driving down your highways. We're like a staple here, man. We've been out here so long that people don't even regard that we're here anymore, man. We're just like an abandoned building that they used to seeing. They don't even consider it, man. Because brothers, remember back in LA, it used to be a spectacle. They would stop, they would take pictures, and they don't even give a fuck now, bro. So when the judgment comes and we not on the streets, we not out here giving that warning, you have no hedge of protection, man.
And what's beautiful is that all you people are dead anyway. We only here for the elect, and the Lord's gonna show that He's for His elect. This whole damn nation, save for the elect that He's gonna take out of here, you're all dead. You're dead. Right. Civil war won't take you niggas out. Famine, pestilence, plague, darkness, your own heart's failing you, turn into a damn monster, whatever that be. You're gonna die by wild beasts, animals.
Who was that bald-headed Edomite that was saying in 2025 6 billion people are gonna die? Who's that? Carl Schwab?
Dark Cities.
Well, how the fuck can you go on wax and say that with such confidence?
Because he knows.
What the fuck do you know that the rest of the community doesn't know?
Because niggas been shot up.
And who's a part of that 6 billion? Because you saying that kind of confident, like
right.
you ain't gonna be part of
like
it.
you know.
Yeah. I mean, I have a clue who it might be.
But yet no group is none of these groups is talking about it but one group.
Right. And we was out there 3 years ago. Warning y'all.
Hey, and guess who was out there dancing? Huh?
Yeah, Death was out there.
Man, he's getting down, bro. And now, hey, according to the Elder Ross, that video he did on the DARPA program, that bioweapon, hey, Death was out there really like, the Lord's like, what can I do? They ain't listening to the men, but the Lord so that Death out there like, Death was telling them to not take it, right? Every time niggas still didn't listen, man. He was out there stomping the arm. He's like, he's getting down and shit. He was, man, that shit. And I was like, man, so you niggas deserve everything you get. Fuck you, man.
Hey, and even for those that didn't take heed to the warning about not taking, that snake bite, you had professional doctors in the industry come out and say, 2 to 3 years from now, those that took it are most likely going to die, bro. So here we are, 2024, 2025.
They shadow banned these people. They revoked their licenses, and they were fucking warning you, but they were warning you because we were warning you. The Spirit of the Lord was warning you through us, and then the Lord's like, all right, well, you need a professional in this world to fucking tell you. Damn, there they go. And you still didn't fucking listen. So don't expect nobody to cry for your black ass or Latin ass or Native American ass because you are a dumb, stupid idiot.
That's the point. Pretty much.
But he's just dummy, man.
Finish that off, bro.
Now this is Amos 3 and 7, and it reads, Surely the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
So just like that, man, before Yahweh Shemashai sends his judgments, his righteous indignation, he's going to send his men to give you a fair warning. And that's exactly what we did, man. But the majority of our people didn't take heed. And now look at you, all fucked up.
Hey, who was
man.
the dude, the man's name on
Call it how it is.
on the first Planet of the Apes, the dude that told Charlton Heston like not to go. What was his name? Dr. Zayas or something like that. But he's like, go, but you will not like what you find and shit. That's what we're telling these people, like, go, but you will not like what you find, you know, it ain't gonna be good.
Right.
So now these niggas is finding out that they're sterile, can't have no children, especially for those that are actually in the bracket of having children. Your ass done, whether you be man or woman. And if you're an older person, it's just escalating your fucking death to come faster. So that's,
don't get me wrong, we don't say this lightly, man. It's not like we're making jokes of this, because we've had loved ones that end up taking this and didn't take heed to the warning we were given, man. And it's only by the mercy of the Lord that they're still alive and breathing. But we
have to acknowledge it.
Right, but we know the end result of what this so-called white man was trying to do to us, man. And it's seen all throughout the Israelite history, man. All throughout Israelite history, he's always used us as a fucking guinea pig for his mad scientists shit, man. Whether it be what we were talking about earlier,
Tuskegee experiment.
The Tuskegee experiment.
Oh, the cancerous experiment that he did on mainly the Ephraimite women. Then it trickled down to the men. There's some demon that was a part of the Manhattan Project and shit. And he went down to Puerto Rico and fucking injected that into the women of Ephraim. Then it went to the men. Then in that movie, Killers of the Flower Moon, the nigga was injecting Gad and Reuben with the shit.
Even before that, the Southern Kingdom women, they were using our women in science experiments with no anesthesia. Damn. I mean, how many more examples y'all motherfuckers need, man?
The crack experiment. They call it an epidemic. That was a fucking experiment. There's information now that they were experimenting with crack in the early 70s at UCLA.
Yeah.
And they were testing chimpanzees. And then they got the nerve they just came out with a movie called Ronald Reagan. All right, but Reagan had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, fucking devil. Yeah, man. Damn actor. Who's the president? Ronald Reagan. The actor? Who's the vice president? Jerry Lewis? Who's the first lady? Damn, but I got something. This is Ecclesiasticus 20:2. It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. Because these niggas is angry at us secretly, but we're reproving in the open, bro. Like, we just telling you the right thing. We ain't like angry at you personally, nigga. I don't care what money you getting on your day job, nigga. But when it comes to the work of the Lord, do the right things, bro. Stop fucking lying to our people. Because Jake will give you a fucking knuckle sandwich, nigga, because it's like, you know our people, man. Right. You know they can fucking get down with the best of them, and they really hate when they get lied to, bro. That's when they're like, man, fuck, shit, the gloves, I don't care, I'm going to the jail today. You know how Jake get, man. Like but you niggas are fucking lying to
me and Issachar were talking about how Nate had that dream that his congregation beat his ass with them bats, man. What movie was that? Casino?
Casino, yeah.
He's like you real shit. You your fucking brother. I'm your tough guy.
Yeah, they dragged that motherfucker in the alley, man. This is out his own mouth. You know, I would have kept that to myself,
hey,
man.
Even with those cats in the hats, man, you out there so-called prophesying with your head covered.
Oh, damn, cats in the hat.
I like that, man.
Hey, but it's all the spirit, because like Yahushua gave those the parable of the talents, like you mentioned. This is our primary job. It's like we're on salary, all right? Like when you go on salary at a job, you get the money for the month, or some people get paid out for the year. So the Lord gave us the riches, which is this wisdom and knowledge. But if you haven't if you haven't been using it as it's supposed to be used, you're gonna get terminated.
And that's beautiful, because this nigga Alizé is a damn gangster and shit, right? But even that dude Nipsey Hussle had that song, Double It Up. Like, nigga, double it up. But who first said that? Yeah, I was shy. That's right. He like, don't give me my money. Like, stop playing. Like Mike Ollie would say, the Lord is worse than Big Worm. He's like, man,
I'ma kill
you. Yeah. He's like, you playing with my money. It's like playing with my emotions. Like, but the Lord ain't got no emotion. when it comes to it, because he already know who's who. Because he chose Judas at the jump and knew the nigga wasn't nothing. But yeah, he was still a brother all the way to the end, till this dude turned cold on it. But that just goes to show you how cold the Lord is. Because some of you dudes that we talking about, we know you guys personally. Our apostles know you, Nate, and General Yohana, and then this dude Alizé, bro, we know you, bro.
Shit, he was in the Seattle camp.
Stop playing.
Kassan and them brothers.
Ain't like you just like he was back at the school or some shit. Like, bro, you wasn't back at the school. But he talking like he was up in the school. You through. Then he gonna try to curse out a great man. Ariah, like, hey, wherever Ariah is at, that's where the Lord got him. He gonna bring him out of that. That's the Lord's will. But then this dude gonna say, forget him, F him. No, nigga, F you, nigga. You using, and that's why your group is breaking apart, nigga. Right. Cause hey, they know your end, so they had to go to the beginning. Man, I'm gonna keep saying that.
Some people that follow this regard said that more people in the congregation. And she was on like a conference call with these other groups and said more people are leaving.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to bring out, they're just trying to
let's go. Let's go. You see, cause war is really coming, bro. It's like an army marching from city to city. You see one plume of smoke come from one side. Oh shit, they on their way here. Boom, it's just the Lord, the true army of the Lord marching. The truth is fucking attacking city by city, man. And then the true men of the Lord are already at their posts, ready. And that's the best thing that an army could do, according to the Art of War book. It's saying that when your army, when your enemy, he's hasty, he's running to the battle, he all tired and shit and bugging out. It's like, but the army that's already waiting there, just at the battlefield already, they already composed, they ate, they good, they ready for the fight. So when you come, the other army all tired and dreary, but the other army is like,
hey, the perfect example is when Russia attacked Ukraine.
Woo.
And the U.S. tried to go in there. China was already sitting waiting for us. Like, what y'all doing, man?
That's good. Like,
had to turn their ass around.
Dude, we got a problem. Dude, with the USSR. Like, man. It said, it reads on, this is Ecclesiastes 20:2. I'll start from the top. It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. And he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt. Now, these other people that's leaving these groups, just repent and come to the truth and stop fucking playing with your life. Like Mike Allah always put, Mike Allah, Dayala, and the brother Yalak. Stop playing with your life, Israel. Stop. Because the Lord ain't playing no games, man. He's highly mad, pissed off. And the only way to his good graces is through one man only. The man Yahweh Shai, his son, the doorway. But if you don't know that, then you're dead. You're dead. It already tells you that. This brother Issachar has his favorite script. You already condemned already if you don't believe. You're condemned already. Of not believing. And you can fucking lie with your mouth, but it got to be in your spirit that you believe in Yahweh Shai, man. That's it. But it got another one.
You got it.
This is Ecclesiasticus 20 and 29. It says, presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise.
Gift destroyed the heart.
Woo! And stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. That's that agreement. Yeah. That's that 501c3. Because you were once wise to give the truth, but it said the presence destroyed your ass, and you can't reprove it. It stops up your mouth. Like, yeah, I can't say this.
And we hate bringing it up, but let's just be honest, man. Bishop Nathaniel is the perfect example, because there's still videos of him in the 80s and 90s teaching the truth in One West. If you're a member of that congregation, man, and you see these videos because they're readily available, you should be asking questions, man. Like, what happened? What changed, man? You know?
Yeah. And the others that was actually with him was like, this nigga went into that room. We got the receipts.
Damn right.
So stop playing. Oh, and then the nigga want to be all proud. He made the greatest video to this day. Nobody made a video. But that was the Nathaniel we liked. That was
the Gadite.
That was my brother. That was the
Gadite.
But hey, he even had a different aura and a different spirit in that video. So, but now nigga, you a clown, man. You ain't no king, you ain't nothing, man.
Shemaiah's came from Blackfoot,
Hey,
Con.
but that was it. But that was it. Hey, that trap was crazy.
Bro, that
was crazy,
Go
right?
ahead, that.
You got
Con, this is Proverbs chapter 17, verse 23, and the English Standard Version. The wicked accepts a bribe
Woo!
in secret to pervert the ways of justice.
God damn! Get him. Hey, bring it out. Oh, and all you niggas making fun of us. Hey, you remember the video they were making fun of us? Like, ah, brother, you walk across the street. I'm on. Hey, nigga, we ain't gotta do nothing, nigga. Yahweh Shemashai gonna kick your black ass. All you niggas that's making fun of this thing, this ministry, you gonna die. Fuck you. Piece of shit. At least real men's out here standing for something, nigga. You ain't standing for shit. Fuck the black community. I'll say it again. Fuck the black community. White power. White power. Hey, we the real white people, man. They gonna bug out with that. Hey, white just means pure. That's exactly what brothers is showing, the purity of the word. And we can get up with our people. It ain't like the J-Lo, all astounded and shit that we cuss your black ass out, nigga. That's what you do around all day. Oh, you all surprised? Right. Oh, like my man Yoda, remember Palpatine was like, Master Yoda, you survived. He's like, surprised? He's like, nigga, I'm here, like, what's up? See, when you step to Jay, that's when they bug out. But fuck you niggas, man. Right. We gonna talk to you. We gonna talk to you niggas the way you wanna be talked to. Right. We ain't with that the nice guy stuff. We'll throw your ass through a wall. All the prophets will lay hands on you niggas, man. That's why you killed them. What the fuck? Go ahead, huh?
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7.
Yeah.
Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad.
Hey man, we mad out here, man. Hey, like the Apostle Tahar, man, he said, what we're saying to these people, they want to put us in a white powdered room and give us an applesauce every hour and hour and shit. Like it's supposed to be a fucking straight jacket and shit. But what we're saying is the truth. Right. Remember years ago they were like, oh, the sea theorists, they need to be apprehended and thrown in jail. But now you niggas gotta apologize to these type of people. We've been telling you the truth about everything.
Or like what number 45 Trump said when he got on national TV talking about we have to stop the perennial prophets of doom. When you go into that word perennial, that means like something that comes back generation after generation. Oh, shit, yeah, so he knows the prophets have been on the scene, man. And he knows they're back on the scene now. Yeah. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said it like that.
Yeah, because okay, this clown is for the rats, right? According to you, the rats are the people in the book, right? They're of the people of the prophets, right? Why are you endorsing it? But then you against the prophets of doom. When the prophets are Israel, you dumb fuck. So fuck you, Trump, nigga. You're my nigga Trump. Whatever, man. You ain't my king. All right, we got our own king. Yeah, that's right. Kings. Right? Like we like Achilles. Like give this to your king. He is not my king, you know? Yeah, you ain't our king, bro. We just happen to be in this land. But you ain't nothing to us, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And a gift destroyed the heart.
Woo.
So that's what happened to you, Nate. So, you know, like brothers were saying, like, what happened? Because you knew it. Yeah. You know, so what happened? You sold it out. Straight up.
I mean, that's it, yeah. That's
a gift destroyed the heart.
It is what it is, bro.
You sold the fuck out, my nigga.
And a lot of these dudes receiving these gifts from their so-called congregation, that's a form of them, like the scriptures say, they're pretty much their heart, man. Like the recent dude just is talking about, rape young girls and all that, but that's according to the scriptures, because when David was old and stricken in his, he was old, he tried to say, grown-ass man take young girls, but a damsel, according to the scripture, is what?
Is a woman that's of marriageable age. She's a woman, dumbass. Yeah. Because a nigga will try to say, well, that was a 12-year-old little boy. No, in our culture, dumbass, when you're 12, you're a man. Stupid. So stop trying to make 12 to 18, they're still children. No, they're not. They're adults,
not
dumbass.
According to the scriptures.
Now, even when you used to go to the little church picnic or whatever back in the world, they would call you, if you were 12 to about that age, 18, 20, they'll call you a young adult. You stupid fuck. So get the fuck out of here, man. You people are fucking clowns, man. But then, yeah, you got these goddamn the tunnel diggers and shit. Ain't nobody said a goddamn thing about these fools out here. But yet, we're the ones, though. But we'll be under the jail. We'll be in there with Polite, man. Folding clothes in the
fuck that
laundry.
nigga.
But they like to associate us as being greatness. Right. But like the brother said, when situations like this come out, where you find these tunnel diggers with what was it, high chairs and mattresses with like blood and shit everywhere. Like, come on, man, y'all don't make videos about that.
You fucking clown, cause you in the fucking dark with these niggas. You in the room with the fucking tunnel diggers, you clowns. But remember Nate talked about an underground railroad, the nigga with the rats building tunnels and shit. What you got the rats building a railway or some shit?
I mean, just to put it in perspective, and this is common knowledge that you can look up yourself. When you look up Bishop Nathaniel's net worth,
This dude
his
is
net
deep.
worth goes up like damn near 30 to 40% every year. Last year he was
Who's
worth
giving this nigga money?
Last year he was worth $150 million.
On the meal.
Now to put that in perspective, you got these prosperity teachers like Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes.
The man who was swallowed.
Right. These pastors who have their own TV shows, own mega churches, their own like little TV series,
Bro.
published books.
Bro.
They've been in Christian movies.
Man.
They're only worth about $4 or $5 million.
Damn, that's
So you
dope.
gotta beg the question, what the
20.
fuck has Nate done to be 150? Michael B. Jordan's only worth like $6 million. And he's a household name.
My man Denzel probably ain't got that much.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. So you gotta ask the question, what the fuck has he done to
What
earn
you
that,
did?
man?
What did you do, nigga?
You
And
know
what
what
have
I'm
you
saying?
done? And why was this nigga sick? Why was you sick, you sick ass nigga, man? Why was you sick, clown? And guess what? Brothers prayed for this clown. In the name of Yahweh Shemashah, and you called on the name of Yahweh Shemashah, and the Lord brought your ass back, nigga, from the crypt.
Can I bring
you go ahead.
Since you just mentioned that the names, this is 2nd Ezra 8, beginning at verse 60. And I'm gonna read through 63. But they which be created have defiled the name of him that made him, and were unthankful unto him which prepared life for them.
Read that again.
This is 2nd Ezra 8 and 60. And it reads, but they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him which prepared life for them.
Unthankful, and the Lord prepared life for you, not this weak ass life, but life more abundantly through Hamashiach. Come on, man. See, we can jump through these scriptures, like it's in us. Like that just came to my mind right when the brother read it. I thought about Yahushua. See, I come to give them life more abundantly. More than this shit. Right. This shit is shit, man.
That's right. Yep.
Waking up in this fucking crap every day, man. I was telling these brothers, I'm tired of playing this role, man. I'm like my man Wolverine on the Deadpool movie when he said, where he said, I went to that bar, man, and I came back shit facing before I knew everybody was dead. The humans attacked. They took out the X-Men, the mutants, and he said, and then I started killing. And I didn't want to stop, and it felt good. And he said, I alone turned the world against the X-Men, because he didn't want to stop killing. And that's us. I get sick of fucking playing this role every day, man. I just want to kill. And I don't want to stop. Hey, because the world is already against us. But hey, the man of the Lord is really going to turn the world against the Israelites, man, because we going to get that power, man. And we ain't gonna stop killing until all you motherfuckers sit down. Through the spirit of the Lord.
They're already dead. They're a bunch of zombies, man.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you know who Nate is? Nigga rose from the crypt, right? Nigga was Imhotep from the mummy, right? Remember how they was out there? Imhotep. Remember Jonathan went out there, he's like, oh shit, you ready? Imhotep. You niggas in the IRC, y'all niggas is zombies moving and shit. Imhotep. Y'all niggas moving to this demon, man. So, y'all need to wake the fuck up, man, and get the truth before it's too late, man. This dude Nate is like Palpatine for real, bro. He about to take over the Republic, bro, and turn it into an empire. But what came from the rise of the empire was the destruction of the Jedi, the fall of Mandalore, and then the fall of the Senate and the Republic. It's just like a sad ass movie. When you watch episode 3, you're like, dang, that shit is crazy, man. It's like the transition was a lot of death and blood and at the Clone Wars. And like my man Anakin said, he said, you don't know what I have to do to end the Clone War. And he told that to Obi-Wan. He's like, well, you will try to stop me. I like how he said it. But hey, the end of Babylon, man, ain't gonna be pretty, man. Right. And if you for this place, oh man, you through. You don't know what Yahweh Shai has to do to end Babylon, man. It's gonna be bloody thing. And a lot of his own people gonna get vanquished out of this land. And then the elect is going to be beamed up out of here, man.
And ultimately, our people lack faith because they don't see an empire such as great as Babylon actually falling, man.
It's falling down.
It's falling down. Just look at how things were done, 3-4 years ago.
Man.
You know, that life hasn't been the same since then.
This ain't 2000.
And there's going to be another change. Lord willing, another pandemic. That's going to change the way that we view and live life.
And years ago, people wasn't vaccinated and through.
Right.
They wasn't condemned. They wasn't sterilized. More than half of the country, when you look at each race, 59% of the so-called Negro-looking population from Judah, Benjamin, Levi, which is the so-called Negro, West Indian, Haitian, 59% of all the states in the United States, 59% of those people got it. Almost half. 61 to 63% of the Edomites got it. More than half. Boom, gone. And they already ain't even fucking having babies. More are dying than they having children. Then you have about 61 to 62% of the Northern Kingdom in this land have it. More than half. So it goes to show you, damn, that's half of the nation going right there. That can't reproduce. You're done. Then there's a war coming. A brutal and bloody civil war is brewing. And you can't stop it. Then the Lord has plagues for your ass. The plagues of Egypt. Then he has foreign troopers here. The Lord filled the land with men, as with caterpillars. So, damn, this then the beast's gonna have to eat. Damn, so
This place is right for
this
the
place is done, and then niggas still believe in this shit. You're bugged the fuck out. And it's not only here in the States that the people are vaccinated, it's worldwide.
Yep.
Damn. So where you niggas gonna go, man? To whom will you flee for help? That's the scripture. Go ahead,
They will continue to flee to their enemy. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 24 and 6. It's red letters of the words of our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, Yahushua in Matthew 24th chapter, he's basically prophesying about the future. And that future he's prophesying on the times that we're living in now.
It's Matthew 24 and 6, and it reads, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Niggas that don't know Yahweh Shai are troubled. We're not troubled. Because the Lord told us of these things. He said, in me you shall have peace, but in the world, what? Tribulation. So it's gonna be hard, man. But it's making us hard, though. Only soldiers gonna get through. Only real men gonna get through these times. I know fake ass piece of shit wanna be men. That's why you niggas are sterilized. Woo. Oh, I was supposed to say that. Oh, you niggas are sterilized, clowns. Lord's like, you niggas ain't men no fucking way.
Right.
And I'm about to take away your manhood, right? Hey, the Lord did better than he did in Egypt. Lord took away the firstborn like that in one night. But now Lord took away all you weak ass fools.
Right.
He got all you Egyptian motherfuckers. You niggas believed in Egypt. Israel didn't take it. The real Israel
Right.
God, did not take it.
And don't get us wrong, the things that we're talking about is not said lightly, because we're still in this same sinful flesh as you or anybody else. So when we go through these different tribulations and chastisements, it's not fun. It doesn't feel good. But we also have the knowledge and understanding that it's not meant to destroy us, man. The Lord is purging us. Okay, he's trying to perfect us. And ultimately, it's building us up for the times to come. So take comfort that this is our last captivity, man. Okay, we're not going back into slavery after this. Okay, we're in the times now where the prophets were meant to win. Now, true indeed, there's going to be martyrs of some of us, but the scriptures also say that there's going to be a number of us that don't see death.
It's a glorious death then, because these niggas and just people in general, man. Now, if you talking to a dude at work, man, he like the ancient world movies, man, y'all all day till like, man, I gotta get back to work. Shit, that shit was hard. Because real men just like shit like that. When it's bloody and swords and shit and kicking niggas. You know, you like that.
Even Esau said, give me liberty or give me death.
Yeah, and that was not even too long ago. To establish this country, you had to be on that spirit, man. You had to be fucking a go-getter. I don't give a shit who I gotta kill to get, you know?
Hey, that was manifest destiny.
Real men, yeah, real men. But these bitch ass niggas now are fucking, they only want to go fight in the Crane or in the in Western Asia, right, where our land is at. None of you niggas are men no more. Niggas ain't sign up and sign me up shit. Let me go over and fucking end some people real quick. But yeah, you got the other nations in that spirit of a glorious death. In the ancient world, death wasn't no fearful thing like, oh no, I don't want to fight. Like no, you was like, for my nation, for my country, I gotta fight. Got enough sons to leave, you know, my inheritance. Let's go to the battlefield then. Gad saying today's a good day to die. The samurai went out to the battle like well dressed, like that one dude on the Patriot. Remember the French dude? Yeah. He's looking at him in the morning when he came out. He's like, if I die, I will die well dressed and shit. Like he went out there like, man, fucking, I will die. die looking good, you know.
Hey, but also too in the ancient world, especially within the Hebrew Israelite culture, you got to remember we went to war with the understanding that we were going to come back in 3 to 4 generations.
Yep.
Okay, we knew that death wasn't the end per se.
And we knew we was going to be at peace.
Right,
Yep.
right. So it was a whole different mindset back then, you know.
Yeah, going to Valhalla. Right.
Oh yeah, kind. Even the Vikings had the saying. He's like, they were like, afar off, I see my father, I see my mother, I see my brother, I see my sister, I see all those all the way back to the line of my forefathers. And then they already knew, like, I'm going to death, but I'm about to go see all those people. That's Israel.
That's the spirit in that movie, The Northman. When he was on his way out, he saw like his family. He saw like a vision of a family tree, and he saw his descendants like as kings and shit.
So he knew he was going to be
he
all
was
right.
smiling.
And remember his woman was like, we are safe. Now make your passage. And that's when the chariot came riding out to get him
with
and
that
shit.
music.
He rolled back up there.
That shit
That
was
movie
dope.
was
hard.
dope, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
dope
bro.
ass movie. Yeah.
But you see how he wasn't afraid to die? He was
Hey, these
You niggas now are fucking afraid of the war that's coming. We're not. That's why the Lord said, be not troubled. Bring it. Bring it on, man. Bring the war, man, to end this shit. It's about that time, man.
These niggas are afraid of women. So how much more, you know, a nigga with a gun? A 14-year-old just shot like 16 people or some shit, right? Like in Georgia, not a fucking 14-year-old, man. Like he walked into school with a gun and nobody even. Listen, come on, man. This shit is ridiculous.
And all this
man.
shit is set up too, because when it really gets bad and niggas really licking shots, like on the Civil War movie, niggas on the roof and shit, they gonna really lick off shots and take niggas' heads off. Like the one nigga that ran to the store years ago and was taking out the niggas at the store. Like it was like it was
Inflated that
yeah,
bitch.
man.
He said, hey man, this ain't no fairy tale. Us brothers go to work with some crazy motherfuckers that's
That
ready to
got
get out.
guns and shit, man.
real.
That
Wait
make
for it.
guns and shit.
Your
Wait
boy
for it.
Red Ryan.
On that red ride. Shit.
That
Stop
motherfucker
playing.
ready.
Stop playing with yourself. Didn't he want to put like a turd on the back of his
Yeah,
truck?
he was trying to get one made bro, for his new truck.
Oh,
Like,
trying
God.
to. He did.
Yeah, he probably did.
He probably made that shit himself, man.
He's just saying, you know, I'm planning on doing it.
He was telling you about the turret, but he didn't tell you about the missile launcher he got. That's, you know,
He
Hey,
didn't tell you
it's
about the drone he got.
right?
It's
The
a
drone.
nigga that work at my job. He's just a regular dude that just works there. You would never think. But he recently just told me he just bought a 12-gauge shotgun. And I was asking him like, damn, what you need that for? And he looked at me and he was like, hey man, it's about to be a war out here.
Everybody
And
can
this is the
feel
common,
it.
just regular
Everybody can feel it. But who the fuck are real men to actually endure it? And like my man Crassus, the richest man in the Roman Republic, according to the War of the Damned, I think that was the season. He was talking to his son Tiberius. He said, many a boy enter war, but only a man will emerge at the end. So I was like, damn. So war is coming. Like you said, common people talking about it.
That's what I said.
Many boys
Think so?
is gonna go through this time, but only men gonna emerge at the end.
Yeah, a lot of them
Only
black.
men are gonna emerge at the end of this war, man. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against
So
kingdom.
race against race, and nationality or sovereign nation against sovereign nation. Go ahead, Doc.
And there shall be famines,
Woo!
and pestilence,
Diseases.
and earthquakes.
So
and
you go back to the famines, right? Lack of resources, plural, in different places. Then it says pestilences, diseases, in different places. Go ahead, Doc.
and earthquakes in
And
diverse places.
And earthquakes in diverse places. Places where there shouldn't even be earthquakes. It's happening. Earthquakes in New York. Like, what the fuck? Earthquakes in all type of places. But it's the other place where the buildings fucking tumbled and
It's
shit.
like Indonesia or some shit. Like
God.
Thailand. Or
Yeah, man. And then the one that was like in Syria or Turkey.
Yeah.
Killed
Yeah,
thousands
that
of
was in
niggas.
Turkey. That was in
thousands
Turkey.
of niggas, man. Thousands of niggas dropped. You know? Go ahead, drop. But it is what it is. Praise the Lord. Did not the Lord say these things? Now weak ass Christ and shit, cause you gonna talk to a dumbass Christian. Oh yeah, it's in there. Where is it? Can you find it for us?
Right.
Niggas can't even find it for you. And that's the probably best well-known scripture among Christians would be Matthew 24. But niggas don't even know where to find that at. These stupid ass, day-to-day, wacky-tacky, dumbass Christians, they don't know shit. You don't even know what your own Lord said, apparently, according to you. You don't even know what he said, talking about. Oh, I don't want to think about it. Well, you got to think about it, because the Lord said, watch as well as pray.
It's about to be in your face, and there's going to be nothing you can do about it.
Motherfuckers, man.
Especially if you're not under the protection of Yahweh Shemashah, you through out here, man.
See, our Lord Hamashiach, the anointed, he told us on the truth. I got this. But you niggas falling after your idol, but he ain't got you niggas cool like that, man. You niggas are through. We gonna curse you out like Elijah. We're calling your God Christ, niggas. Like, right? Oh, maybe he's sleeping. No, maybe he on the lunch break. No. He watching Netflix.
Nah, he only works on Sunday.
He only works on Sunday, but he off the rest of the time. Hey, but they really calling Satan and shit. Satan is a side dude, so you got the picture of Satan like this. Yeah, reach Satan. Leave a message after you beat this shit. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 24:8, and it reads, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
So that lets you know, man, that things are going to get worse. Because everything that Yahushua just forewarned us about, we're seeing take place on a daily basis, man. And the reason I wanted this brother to get that is because one of the major things we're seeing within our people now, as the brother brought out, is the pestilence that's taking hold of our people as a result of what took place during the time of, I don't even want to say it, 2019, 2020.
That
jump shot.
The plan, like the elder says, the plan demonic shit.
Yeah.
Demonic shit.
Yeah.
So this is the definition of pestilence, just to give you some context of what we're about to get into.
So this is the etymology of pestilence. It's a noun on etymon line. It reads any infectious or contagious disease, fatal epidemic. Right? It says
contagious is like, I think, something that can spread.
Right.
And infectious is something that's like bubbling up, growing inside your ass, which is happening to a lot of dummies.
Yeah.
That got some madness years ago.
Right.
The impox
That's
among
another
you
one.
sodomites.
Because there's reports going out that those that got that snake bite, if you have sex with your partner, you can transfer some of the residual effects to your partner, man. You know? Yeah. Bro, that's a pestilence, man.
Right.
Somebody that has nothing to do with getting that jump shot can have residual effects just by physically dealing with or intimately dealing with their partner who got it, man.
And a lot of you dudes that might have not got it, leave that demon that got it, man. Hey, you got to for your own safety.
For your own safety. I mean, you know,
Safety of the little children.
you know, it is what it is. It's everything's all up to the Lord. But now reports are coming out that those that did get that jump shot are now they basically sterilized themselves, man.
Yep.
Like as the elder brought out, their sperm is basically choking itself.
Killing itself.
It's killing itself inside your sack, man.
Oh, it's making
Or
it
they
that-
retarded.
is it-
Or your sperm cells are highly damaged.
Damn.
So when you got demons like, what was it, Schwab? Carl Schwab, that comes out and says, 6 billion people are going to die in 2025, right? You look at the different things that are taking place now, and it's like, well, shit.
That's
Like, that makes a lot of sense because the results of that pestilence are getting worse and worse every year.
How many people have already died from it? We don't even know.
Hey,
Right?
and all you other groups, you niggas told your congregations to get it, you fucks. Fuck you, man. And that's gonna make it easier for the men of the Lord to be seen because we stood against it and we're still here.
Right.
And it goes to show you that even people, regular people, is like, I'm not fucking with people that got that because they're through. And like the brother said, you can get it by transferring it bodily fluids and acts of, you know.
And that's why you got a large movement of women that are going to get the in vitro or whatever requesting sperm samples that haven't been snake bit because they know that the effects of taking on, you know, that defiled
Madness.
Yeah. Gotta watch what I say. Yeah. But that even goes to show you that these women in the world know, man. Yeah. That's why the men that haven't been snake bitten are more sought after. So when you look at
Isaiah 4:1,
when you look at prophecies like Isaiah 4:1, and as the brother just brought out Matthew 24, you can start to see it all come together, man, through the Spirit. You know?
Hey, but you other groups gotta bring you up again. You did not warn against this. And brothers over here, we do our research. We're not just fucking drones. Tap, following the nigga, man. No. We go into things, man. Brothers was in those fields, medical field. Like, man, fuck that. Hold on, let me research. The fuck? Oh shit, DARPA. What the fuck? That's a military goddamn pro. You just going like, nah, hell no. Then you know not to trust this demon. Esau, and the nigga specifically called out our people first to get it.
Not only did he call our people out, but he used it in the way that we said it.
The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, just like that.
And then that demon gonna say, now for my African American brothers and sisters.
Hey, shalom.
Man, that's the spirit.
But more on this word pestilence, it says a plague and unwholesome atmosphere.
Ooh, unwholesome atmosphere. This place is acidic, this land.
Yes.
But the alkaline among them is the men of the Lord and in our families. We're like the white blood cells in the body that fights fucking foreign invaders and shit like that. The rest of you niggas is the acidic assholes, man. Just the shit is growing and more diseases is spreading and shit. Yo, that's y'all. We're like Osmosis Jones and shit. And then the spirit is like the cure with us. It's always following us. You niggas is like the red nigga that just touches shit.
And information.
Yeah. And the red niggas, he's just touching shit. Niggas get up.
It also says evil, which means bad time, wickedness.
Evil. Oh, they said evil. It said wickedness.
Yeah.
So think about all the young people of our nation who took this man's word at face value just to be protected, so-called, only to find out 3-4 years later that not only do you have a poison swimming in your veins, but you're also sterilized and can't have children. Or you run the high risk of having your children come out, you know, special or whatnot. You know? That would destroy somebody, man. Thinking that they're doing something, oh, well, the government said it must be good. No. This man has never been your friend, man. He's always been our enemy. That's why the scriptures tell you, never trust thine enemy.
Yeah.
You know?
It also says his words are smoother than oil, but war was in his heart pretty much.
Bro, bring that out.
Yep. And I got this, that was it on the word pestilence, but I got this screenshot. It says myocarditis.
Carditis?
Myocarditis of 20. Yeah, that's heart disease. Of 2,800%, cancers of 300 to 900%, infertility, both genders, of 500%.
See that? And do you think that's by accident, man?
Right.
All this took place after that fucking jump shot was administered,
what was
man.
in this shit? And niggas could have actually researched what was in it. The fucking pig's blood, shark juice, the
crab's blood,
the horseshoe crab, blood, some other shit, monkey bullshit.
Yeah, it's like they concocted something, the most poisonous shit they can think of, and sold it to you in a vial, man.
Yep.
And it was bad for all races.
And y'all niggas took it for a Big Mac and fries.
But much more for Jay, because it's things that are unclean to us.
Right.
Yeah,
and this man put it into you at a cellular level.
Yeah. So it says miscarriages up 300%, neurological disorders up 1,000%. It says demyelinating disorders.
Who knows what the fuck that is, man?
Yeah.
Well, what the scripture say that the Lord was going to add new pestilences?
That's up 1,000%.
And look into that.
Shit, man.
Hey, that's drinking,
man. Oh,
it says,
drink.
I would say click and hold it, but it Papa says look up. Click and hold that word.
It's a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
This shit is terrible, bro.
So it says, brothers know what this is: multiple sclerosis of 600%.
It's like an inflammation. It's like
that's dealing with neurological system.
Damn, it says.
I remember hearing that like a lot on the commercials, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Guillain-Barré syndrome of 500%. We'll probably have to look that up too.
Syndrome. What the fuck?
HIV up 500%.
Hey, remember the demon, my man, Syndrome, shit from The Incredibles? That dude was a demon that didn't have no power, but he was Esau.
He had the technology.
He had that.
So how are all of these conditions up by this much?
Right.
Pulmonary embolism up 400%.
But guess who?
And speaking from personal experience, that's what my pops has, man. Because he took that fucking jump shot. It's a condition of the heart. Now he got blood clots in his legs and shit, man.
I'm on it too.
You know? And I'm saying that speaking out of experience, man. We preached and we prophesied not to take this fucking shit, man. Now we got a lot of our loved ones that are suffering the same things that this brother is reading, man. We're out here to give a warning.
Are we here to fucking lie to you, man? We gotta say it like that. Because you didn't listen. You listen to this weak ass nigga smooth words Esau. But we're here, your own people, to tell you why the fuck didn't you listen, man? Come on, man. It was coming for us too. Ain't like we was in Russia, some damn place. It ain't gonna touch us. We somewhere else. We was in the States just like you.
You gotta remember, we come from the same walks of life that you people do. We work the same jobs that you do.
We were at risk of losing our jobs. We didn't give a shit because our main job is serving the Lord.
There it is. And the Lord still took care of us, man.
Yeah. Certain brothers lost those weak ass jobs and got better.
Got better jobs.
Yep. Go ahead,
Okay, so this is what a demyelinating disease is. A demyelinating disease refers to any disease affecting the nervous system where the myelin sheath surrounding the neurons is damaged. So basically like Bell's palsy, how people would take the shot and like half their face wouldn't work, or like they would start experiencing nerve damage.
Oh, like that one woman that was shaking and shit?
Yeah, that's what that is. It's basically like neurologically, you can't control your motor functions, man.
Oh
He
yeah.
admitted he had
Hey,
that shit.
hey, but guess who really sent it? And this gonna surprise you. The Lord himself.
Right.
Yahweh Shemashai sent it through his left hand.
That's what it
through
comes
the
down
demons, because you're fucking devils. So he sent devils to you.
I'm glad you brought that out.
It was the Lord. And you didn't listen. You stupid idiots, man. Listen to the Lord and you'll be saved. You don't listen to him, well, he gonna give you over to your own device. And then guess who his instrument is? Esau Edom. the so-called white man. The demon himself. And his top contender is Amalek. The Lord is using that demon Amalek to do what he will, but he gonna take his ass out of the end. Amalek has to get this war started, and it started with you people. It started with the populace. That's why the liquid hat people, that's why they was cast out of like over 100 fucking countries, because they're not right. By their own kind. And by other nations. But we anti and shit. But these niggas is killing people. But yeah,
we're the bad guys.
Where's Dr. the Demon? That Fauci, the Fauci and shit, that demon. Where the hell he at? Oh yeah, he got on out, bro. He stepped down.
Hey, that's the spirit, man. Just thinking back to, how you mentioned the point about that shit could be transmitted through sex.
Yeah. I
realized through the spirit, since that whole shit happened back in 2020, I haven't even like popped no new woman. That's probably the spirit.
And through the spirit, even if you go get to, the harlots, right? They always tell you put that protection on. Because they really like the only people other than us that really didn't get this shit. Because, the lower levels of society, the slums, they ain't really about to go get that bullshit. Because they got street smarts. They're not stupid like you dumb fucks that think you're just so great. Oh, I'm a middle class fucking Babylonian and shit. And you think you were better than the ones that was just like low class on the streets. But no, they had street smart. They're like, no, I know people. I know how to read people. You gotta know how to read people. When you looked at the news, you're like, this is straight bullshit. I'm not about to get that. But they were trying to bribe niggas with the weed, with the hamburgers and shit. With the
Hey, simple niggas that, well, shit, it's a free meal.
Hey, bro, but guess what? Guess what? These niggas is Homer Simpson. Donuts, cake.
Hey, but see, with the mark of the beast, they gonna take it a step further. Now it's going. This is your credit system.
Right,
you get good. You start off with new credit. You get this
and
too.
with X amount of dollars in your account.
But yet, according to niggas, it's sin. All you niggas that got it and told our people to get it, you niggas sin. You fucking clowns, and the Lord gonna kill you guys, man. The wages of sin is death.
Right.
Especially for those that set people up to get killed. The Lord hates you more.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, all right, well, they just died not knowing that. You niggas set them up to get killed. How much more you?
Hey, it was a scene in this movie that I was watching called Blink Twice, where it was these Edomites. They was crazy as hell, and the main Edomite, he was killing a bunch of people, and he had this other Edomite with him that he really wasn't with it, but he wasn't speaking against it, and the Edomite who was really killing people told him, he was like, you know what? You didn't do anything. And he was like, there's a special place in hell for people like you who just don't do nothing. Don't say nothing, don't do nothing. You see what's going on, and you don't say or do nothing. There's a special place in hell for you.
That's the missiles.
Yeah.
It's a special place for you niggas that sold out, and for these Edomites that swooned their whole nation into getting destroyed. You're gonna fucking salivate in those missiles, man. You gonna soak and marinate in that motherfucker, man. Go ahead, huh? You got something? Oh yeah, go ahead, bring that up.
This is Psalm chapter.
You got something, Mr. Doyle?
Yeah, I do.
Let the brothers out bring it up.
This is Psalm chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
This is Esau Edom. The nigga smoothed him up. Smooth criminal.
Yeah, damn.
Nigga getting down and shit. Like, you know, I remember I was playing the Moonwalker game. Me and this brother went to this place called the Barcade. I was getting down that smooth criminal. Michael! And you say the niggas start dancing and shit. Spinning shit. And niggas like, niggas dying and shit. But that was a cool game, man, because when the monkey dude turned to the robot and shit, you start shooting niggas. But hey, this dude Esau is the smoothest criminal out there, man.
He's playing his role
Perfectly, man. Yeah, this dude is Darth.
The devil.
Palpatine.
The deceiver.
Yeah, Palpatine. Darth Sidious.
He literally killed these niggas' children before they came out this
Woo!
sack.
Man, he did better than the pharaohs of old. Huh?
Yeah.
The pharaoh would get the baby as soon as it come out. This nigga got him before they was even thought. Like,
And he made his enemies to fight against each other. You know, mainly us.
Right, man. Damn.
That's a devil.
Woo. Then he made your own seed within you kill itself, man.
Damn.
Destroy it.
He made your own woman come up against you.
Go ahead,
It says, but war was in his heart. His words were smoother than oil.
War was in his mind. And his words were what? Smoother than butter.
It says his words were softer than oil, Salaki. And yet were they drawn swords.
And yet they was and the beautiful elder Mwatzak out here in our camp in the LA area, all right, them brothers out there in Lancaster, okay? He brought it out that there was a coin that was made of them trying to end that war over there in Western Asia where our land is, between the rats and the Arabs coming up against each other, and there was a coin and it had that curved-shaped blade that the Islamics use in the wars during the Islamic era. Yeah, there it is. Say it again. Aside. And on that it showed all the weaponry from the missiles, bombs, drones, and it actually had what else on there? A syringe as a weapon. So
what was that?
Wow.
It was
Going to that jab.
It's like
It's called the Abraham Accord.
Abraham Accord.
Because that same image is, I believe, in a mural on in the Denver airport. Where it has that storm team.
I seen that. Yep.
Like going into that jab, they show you these movies like I Am Legend and Resident Evil. That's how it start off with them promoting their products.
Yeah.
And people start mutating this shit.
Yep.
Damn. Death to the mutants. Well, death to you, certain mutants, man. You niggas are gonna mutate it to something ugly and die.
Yeah, it's a bioweapon.
But us on the other hand, we gonna supercell sin. It's already in us. That's what supercell showed. It was in their genetics and their blood already. It just came out, and they just had that power.
And it also goes to show you that Esau knew exactly who we were. He would target us individually.
Bro, and put us
even
in
in the beginning of that show, he had those chicks with superpowers in cages, man. Studying us like we brought out earlier. He's always studied our people, man. Chopping us up, cutting us up, using us as experiments, man. You know?
And then he had ugly ass niggas that had power go against the other people with power. But that's Jake right now. See, Jake ain't got no power right now. But these ugly niggas from these other lands, Venezuela, niggas in Chicago, is our own people being niggas and demons. That's why the Lord ain't gonna give these niggas power. He's gonna kill them.
And these 501c3s are no different,
They
man,
the
because
same
they
niggas.
know the truth. They know who they are. But they still sign on to a covenant with the enemy, man.
The Lord's gonna get you niggas in them groups. It ain't gonna end well for you niggas that sign on with Esau. It never does. It never does. Wait, that's the card?
Okay.
Yep.
Fine. This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses.
Well, there it is. You went down to America for help. You went down to these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
And what they do to ye? They destroyed your ass, man. Come closer. They stabbed your ass, man. Yo, stabbed your ass. Like what Esau did to you with this, the jabby jab, right? He did exactly what Palpatine did. He told Anakin, he said the Jedi are relentless. If they are not all destroyed, it will be civil war without end. He's like, we need to catch them off balance. You niggas was off balance. You was scared about your punk ass job, your stupid children, your ugly woman, and he caught your ass off balance and brought you in and slayed your ass. And remember, Anakin put up that beacon. And remember my man Bail Organa was like, he said, I went to the Jedi Temple. Thousands of troops attacked the temple. He said, it requests all Jedi to return to the temple. He says the war is over. He's like, but they all gonna fall into the trap and be killed. They fall into the trap and was killed. And then Obi-Wan sent out another distress signal and said, don't return to the temple. There's a trap. Don't come. You know? That's what we're saying to our people. Don't take it. Don't go. But you other niggas saying, hey, the war is over. Return to the temple. And your ass getting destroyed, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And trust in chariots.
Oh, they trusting in the American military, which is weak as fuck anyway, man. Now, certain brothers served in the military. Now, I always say they have military material up the wazoo. I mean, they can go to war with everybody on the planet. At one time, if they had fighting men, America fucking could just deplete everybody with the material that they got. Weaponry, they can. But the Lord has weakened them over the last 40 years. And the Russians are fucking more greater than them in intelligence and all of that. But still, America still has that material that can fucking fuck everybody else up.
Yeah, they just don't have the soldiers.
They just ain't got the soldiers and the fighting men no more.
You got transgenders and all kind of shit that's in the army now.
It says Babylon has become his women.
Yep.
Weak. It said they are born to fight. And so the Lord have done that. Lord have done it. Go ahead, Doc.
And in horsemen, because they are very strong.
And in horsemen going into the military vehicles. They're very strong. They have jets, fucking battleships, cruisers, all of that. But they're still done. But that's what our people believe in. You niggas don't do your research about surrounding nations getting more powerful. You didn't do your research about the Russians. You niggas is still in that mind state of the former USSR falling apart in the late 80s, early 90s. That's who you got in your mind. But niggas, since then it's been that Boris Nelson or whatever. He was the former president at that time of Russia, who came into power at 1999, 2000, and has been in power since then. My man VP, and he brought the Russians back to their former glory.
They don't want him going nowhere.
No place at all. But yet, all you American idiots had all these fucking presidents after presidents that promised you bullshit, and it was just bullshit to weaken your ass and to make the populace weak as hell, poison them, and to make their military null and void. Go ahead out.
But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
That's our people. You didn't look to your God. Stop looking to fucking America, man, and Babylon. Yeah, you're here and you have to be sustained here, but do not trust in this place. Even when Jake was doing their own fucking thing with the Black Wall Street and the Killers of the Flower Moon, it goes to show you that when Jake was doing their own thing and separated from this devil, he still fucking hunted us down. Then they had the segregation shit was like, man, why only pie? Niggas over there. And the niggas went over there, but yet they were still lynching Jake when he was walking down the street going home. They'll find his ass on the road and fucking beat his ass and kill him. That's when we were separated. Segregation. But now you niggas is with these clowns, they still fucking killing you.
Even in Tulsa, they determined that it was from a false accusation of an Edomite woman.
As always.
You know?
It always is, huh?
They came, they had to find a ploy to come and infiltrate, you know? Because they couldn't just start firebombing the shit.
It was a nigga. Damn. Oh, and you already know the niggas went in there like, Nigga got a piano. Shit, I ain't even got a piano. He just started blowing niggas away after that. Nigga, Jake had everything. That motherfucker. Nigga had a piano. He's like, I don't know, my shit. On my mouth, nigga gotta be. You already know Esau was bad them up. And they firebombed that motherfucker with the planes and
Military
shit from World War I and shit. Damn. Oh, and in that movie Killers of the Flower Moon, when they bombed that house, bro, that's the perfect scene. All you was hearing like boom. Just like Tulsa, just like Tulsa. And that was Gad. And Ruben screaming that out. Because they knew, oh shit, they did the same thing to the Southern Kingdom.
Yep. They mentioned that in that movie.
Come on, man. That proves we same people. Going through the same shit, same struggle. And then, Jake was getting lynched, Judah, right? This Negro. But they never try to mention Issachar was getting lynched too.
Yeah.
Hung on fucking
There's actually
trees.
postcards with Issachar
Yes.
getting lynched. They
So
don't like
you
bringing that out,
Latinos that fucking want to love the goddamn white man, he was lynching your ass too, and burning you and fucking bombing your
Hey,
city.
did he forget during the time of Jim Crow where it said no Negroes,
No Mexicans, no
no
dogs. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Y'all was right there with us, man.
Come on. So, but y'all want to be close to this fucking demon, and he ain't nothing at all. He's just using you for your labor, just as the Egyptians was using us for our labor. In all manners of the field with rigor. And if a brother can look up that word rigor real quick, go ahead, because the brother reading about Egypt, but they ain't talking about ancient Egypt. It's talking about a new Egypt. It's talking about America. Go ahead, Ak.
Neither seek the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Read that part again, Ak, from top.
Isaiah 31:1. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots,
Yeah.
because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong.
Yeah, because America was a powerful nation, but who won the wars for America? Because Jake that was coming back from World War I, they was lynching Jake on the trees with all his medals and shit. Came back from the fucking trench warfare just to get fucking killed over here. But then, you had brothers that was in that era too, we made it through. Had the babies come through the line. Damn, that was World War II.
That was
World War II. And then, but in that first World War, when Jake came back, he was getting lynched. You had the fucking race wars and shit of 1919. It was the race riots, I believe, over there in Redondo and them other spots.
If you Google Red Summer, it'll show a bunch of Edomites killing Jake all over
Country,
all over Babylon in 1919.
damn. And then
It's
what?
called Red Summer.
Woo! And then what happened in 1920? The Spanish flu.
And then 1921 was Tulsa bombing.
And then going down the line, the Kills of the Flower Moon, and then during that era, all the way down, and there's the Roaring Twenties and shit, where Esau's getting down. What was that movie called? The movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby and shit. Niggas is getting down doing the Charleston and shit. So niggas is getting down right at the top hats. But guess what? Jake was out of that out of the loop. But a lot of Jake had farmland. They was sharecroppers. A lot of Jake was involved in organized businesses, but then those organized businesses turned into what? Organized crime. And that you had the bootlegging with the liquor, and then you had with the women and all that, and then the honey and all that. And that's when a lot of the Italians was doing business with Jake. Jay was doing business with them. You hear that in the Godfather movie. He's like, my man Vito Corleone is like, you know how we've been doing business this whole time. We got to keep it like that. He's like, I'm telling you, and I'm gonna tell you it again. We enter into narcotics, it'll be the end of us. And that's what he said. He's like, no narcotics, it'll be the end of us, right? And the one dude is like, he's like, this is what we have to do. We got to move with the times. The other demon, he's like, we got to move with the times. He's like, hey, he's like, I don't want it sold to children or on any school block or on to our people. We give it to the darkies. Let them kill themselves. They have no soul anyway. That's what the nigga said in the movie, man. So they already had a plan against Jake any fucking way. And that was during the bootleg era. That's how the Kennedys got rich. That's how the Roosevelts, the shit, and all them got money. Because you gotta remember, at the end of that decade, what happened? Stock market crashed, 29. Through 30s, depression. But Jake still had, they were still doing shit, and it was still segregation. But Esau was through, done. Dust Bowl and all that. The next thing you know, Lend-Lease Act, all this shit was going on. Esau started going to school and shit. Show you that in Oppenheimer. They was sending Germans over there. They was going to Germany. Then right at the end of that decade, war broke out. Germans attacked Poland, boom, World War II started. And it goes to show you, then Jake entered into that war again and won the war for the fucking U.S. because of the Wind Talkers, Gad. Won the war in the Pacific because of Issachar and the Northern Kingdom was fucking handing it to these fucking Ammonites like no tomorrow. And then you had Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was fucking up them Germans over there when they was landing in Normandy. Fucking their ass up. And who won the war for these fucking devils? Jake, again, won the war. That's why they trusted in the chariots, because yeah, Jake, you know, Esau had a military, but who was the fucking fighting men for that military? Israel. Not the fucking Edomites. They was clowns, man. They got their asses handed to them by them Japanese and Pearl. Fuck out of here, man.
Hey, and Salaki, just to bring out a twofold perspective too, because I was thinking about how you mentioned Jake went out to the World War I, fought, came back with medals and got hung. I was thinking, as fucked up as that is, that was probably also judgment on those Jakes.
Yeah, it was judgment.
Yeah, because maybe they was in that spirit, like, I'm gonna go fight for my country.
And they did that, crucify the Lord.
So the Lord showed them, like, these same niggas you went and fought for, they hate your fucking guts still, and I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
That's a crazy judgment. That's a crazy judgment to go out and fight a war, experience life and death situations. You know, get rewarded and then come back and the same Edomites you fought for hung your ass on the tree. That's crazy.
Damn, you hanging like that now.
Hey, but you know what it is? It was a damn Christmas ornament and shit. Niggas hanging like on the bars and shit. Hey, you know that's what Esau called the nigga, hanging with the medals and shit. Oh, it's a Christmas ornament.
Good, but you got
you know how you put the shit on the tree.
Yeah, ornament on the tree.
I mean,
Straight.
That same thing.
That's the spirit, man. Shit, and then same for the Northern King. They called it the zoot suits. When your Northern King had the suits on, looking like fucking the mask and shit with the yellow shit on. You know, Issachar had that looking fresh to them up, but they got their asses kicked, whooped, and killed. Issachar, you Latin tribes, man. You got your asses whooped too, man, by these fucking devils that you love so much. And same with Gad. But the Killers of the Flower Moon movie show you that. Took all the men out, like they was just drunks and shit, and they killed themselves. How the fuck somebody gonna shoot themselves in the back of the head?
Hey, and then them women was like taking candy from a baby. It was too easy.
Because the women were simple. Yes. But the women are simple, man. She's simple, bro.
He said, I don't trust him. He's like a wolf.
Yeah, still.
And a fox. No, a fox.
Yeah, like a fox. Yeah, he's just a fucking fox, and she still did it. And just like Issachar, they still glorify that cholo zoot suit shit, you know, with the old-fashioned cars and shit.
But their forebears fucking had to really fight and you know, shit, barely survived and shit.
And they didn't fight. And look where it got them. Them zoot suits and shit, man. Where the fuck they at now? You know, in fucking some hood.
Still dead.
You know, you niggas
still loving them
fail every time, man. They love niggas love celebrating failure.
Yeah,
Black Panther.
And they like celebrating. They take pride in being a conquered people. That's fucking crazy. How do you take pride in being conquered? Juneteenth and all this stupid bullshit. Mexican Independence Day.
You're none of those things. You're the Israelites. That's why this man had a hatred for you. Because you know, you probably thinking like, we do all this good for the motherfucker. He still hate us. You know why? Because you have what he wants. And he can never have. It's the inheritance. It's the favor of the Lord. You are the people of the Lord. You have the best land on the planet that fucking heathen and other people are fighting over and you know nothing about. But now you know it through the men of the Lord. And you don't want it. You want stupid ass America. And the Lord was like, well, have this shit and I'm gonna bring these people from these other lands that look like you to come show you how through this fucking place is.
Hey, case in point, I had an Issacharite family fucking tell me that well, no, we're not Aztecs. We're a mixture. We're Spaniard. Like they want to be fucking Edomites.
And you know what? We know people like that. And the thing you can hit these niggas with is
we're Spaniards
fucking similar. Not the same. And you know what? No, you niggas are stupid as hell because you niggas are fucking stupid as fuck, man. Because who was ruling Spain before they came over? Who was on the ships? They had interpreters on the ships. Jake was on those ships. The Judites was on the ships, and the first people that came from Spain that landed here in the Americas was Judah.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
man's name was Antonio, and his woman's name was Isabella.
Hey, but if you was to select you, bro, if you was to tell a spick that, he'll stop claiming it.
He would.
Guarantee
He
he'll
would.
stop claiming
Hey.
it.
He would, you stupid
As
fuck.
boastful as the North is against the South, they don't realize that they speak the so-called black man language.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, all the romanticized languages from the French to the German to the Italian to the Spanish was all created by the Southern Kingdom.
And like
even the
this-
Greek.
Yeah.
The apostle brought that up. The Greek.
Hey, like this
Greek
brother
language.
said, if they was to find that out, they would probably stop speaking Spanish.
Oh yeah, because we spoke, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Hey bro, you know what's crazy? I was talking to my
Fuck
man
you,
Pedro
nigga,
and shit
man.
at work, right? And he had a scripture from 2 Corinthians, right, in the Spanish. And he's like, I'll break it down for you. And he said it's a for faith, it's a vista. And I was like, oh, walk by faith, not by sight. I like kind of knew it. I was following along. He's like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, I know what that is. I was like, faith right there is faith. Vista is what you see. He's like, oh shit, he's bugging up. I'm like, nigga, man. I wanted to say nigga, but I was like, nah, but I'm like, bro, stop playing around. Like, we know that. Jake gave you that.
And they so fucking retarded because when you think about like the Aztec, the Maya, and the Inca, they didn't even speak Spanish. They
Exactly.
spoke broken Hebrew.
Exactly.
On that show, Cortez,
Exactly.
they kept, every time they would meet each other, they say, Mashika, which means, going back to Mashiach, which means anointed, that's Hebrew. So, but the nigga will always claim that mestizo shit, where the fuck he niggas claiming go ahead.
This Hosea 7 and 11. Ephraim also is like a silly dove
Silly as hell.
without heart.
They ain't got no heart. They got no mind. They speak. Remember the movie Miracle in St. Anna? Remember how the one light skinned nigga, I forget his name, but he's in a lot of movies. The light skinned dude and my man, what's his name from Antoine Fisher? I forget his actual name. Yeah, the biker boys do. I forget his actual name, but they was arguing. He's like, man, I came over to fight for my country, for my children, my grandchildren. He's like, nigga, please, man. He's like, he's just like his car, and he's like, man, he called me a handkerchief. And he's like, what's that? He's like, handkerchief means like Uncle Tom and some shit. He's like, hey, man. He's like, hey, no say, I speak Puerto Rican, man. And there's the Puerto Rican dude was over there with him, but he looked like a Judite soldier. He's like, hey, no say, I speak Puerto Rican, man. Like he didn't want to get involved in the conversation, man, in the argument. But that goes to show you that Ephraim ain't got no heart. Like, you can't really stand for shit. Like, bro, do you know what the fuck is going on? Like, come on, man. Go ahead,
They call to Egypt, they go to Assyria.
Damn. And that's why the Venezuelan
Why
niggas
niggas say that?
Go ahead,
No, you got it.
That's why the Venezuelan niggas is coming up here and all that shit. Cause they calling to this place. You know? And then next thing you know, that these gang niggas come, then a black nigga in a gang want to fucking call them out like, nigga, but you do the same shit they do.
Right.
You just doing it here and they did it down there.
Right. Hey, that's what the niggas complain about.
The
Man,
niggas-
they here on the block, man,
But
bothering people. Y'all doing the same shit.
Y'all doing the
man.
same shit, and then
I was gonna rob that nigga,
but then the gangs in New York, the gangs in Chi-Town and shit. But yeah, you niggas ain't mad about the Chinese nationalists that's over there. You ain't mad about the Germans and shit. You ain't mad about the Russians that's over there. The Chinamen ain't mad about the Koreans. Like
the Hamites.
I'm Korean, motherfucker. Like, yeah,
It's
they
that
ain't
curse,
mad about
huh?
the Hamites.
I shall be evil towards your brother.
You know me? You know me? I'm a nigga, you know me? Right now.
Yeah, bro. Hey, but you niggas there, he's like, we're gonna show you what a chopper is, or whatever the fuck the niggas say. Nigga, shut up. They gonna show you what a machete is, nigga. They skin motherfuckers down there. You know? Go ahead, You had some? Okay. You got some? You got some? Go ahead, how you bring it out first?
This is in Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression.
Huh, that's our people. You trust in oppression. How could you, man? The majority of your family is pretty much dead. Your line has been cut. That shit was literally the red wedding with Rob Stark out this bitch, man. They fucking took out your whole line, yo, without you knowing. And now your ass is probably sterile yourself. And then you went to go take your babies to get it with no grandchildren. Yo ass dead. And you niggas still want to be here.
Maybe stop it and restart it.
Man, hey, you niggas, man, y'all something else. Go ahead, Saint get mad.
It says, entrust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall.
Woo, read that again, Ock. And Zach, Bob Kishar, could you get that in the modern trans, the same script? That brother's reading. And fuck you, devil. Trying to cut out what we talking about, nigga. You know it's true. Huh? Use the clown, fool. Hey, the heavens hear it. And it's gonna ring across the earth. Clown, fuck you, nigga. We ain't doing this for the YouTube like that boss say. This is a means to an end, nigga. This is in the heavens right here. This is written. So fuck you, devil. Trying to.
Little does he know whoever was meant to hear it is going to hear it regardless.
Yeah.
The word of the Lord doesn't go out.
That's why the YouTube been dead, and that's why you clowns that's working there, y'all dead.
Boy,
You're gonna die.
scripture says that the word is consuming this place. So whether the people hear it or not, man, this place is getting torn the fuck down.
That's right. Hey, Ock, but it's reaching all ears. Ock, regular Jake just speaking about everything. Hey, war coming, bro. You gotta get you a gun. Like, nah, man, I got the best weapon I can have. This weapon right here.
Ain't that crazy? The same bitch that was putting strikes on brothers' channels and stuff.
Her
son overdosed in college and then her ass died.
Months apart.
Months
apart.
She died of a broken heart.
And trust in oppression.
Read it again, out that fucking badness. I hope one of them shits fall down. Lord's will.
Because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
As a breach ready to fall, something that's weak, that's barely fucking holding up. This nation is barely holding the fuck on, man. But it's ready to fall. You know, it's just like, you know, Iskar say, oh, they did a Mickey Mouse job. This shit, nothing. This shit about to fall to nothing.
Yeah,
that's Babylon.
Yeah, America's circling the drain.
Huh.
You know why they say that term, circling the drain?
CDT.
Yeah, because when you fill up your sink, like, you know, 80%, you know, you let down the, you pull the plug out, it just gradually goes down. But right when it gets to the bottom, it starts having that spiral effect.
And it goes fast.
You know, so that's what's happening. That's why you see so much stuff happening the way it is. It's on its way out.
Yeah, that's a Apostle Bar brought out. That's a popular medicine term. Circling the drain.
Yeah.
It means CTD when the patient is making basically a downward spiral, getting worse and worse and worse.
They already know he's through.
Basically that means this patient is about to die. That's what's like in Babylon the Great. It's circling the drain. There is no recovery. What does Scripture say?
I don't know how long it was like that, but in the beginning,
she is not healed. This place is destined to go down.
Woo! Destined to go down. Destined. Do you feel this? Like, hey, come on, man. That's it. This place is done, man. Go ahead,
It says, swelling out in a high wall.
Woo, swelling, it means like it's protruding and it's about to break. Like when the wall, when like water's trying to push through wall, it's protruding out and it's about ready to fall. Go ahead.
When Jake used the phrase, when you're on the edge, right? You're on a precipice. You're about to fucking fall.
Damn, precipice. Yeah, I like that.
And that's what Jake said. You know, I heard this years ago from one of the camps. They said, if you're not in this truth, if you're not seeking the Most High, we suggest you find the tallest precipice you can find and jump off that motherfucker.
Swan dive off that motherfucker. Wow, into some chairs like Diana said. Swan dive off that motherfucker. Wow, hit the bottom. But you may not die. You know, see the ways of death is in the hands of the Lord.
That's right.
Hey, and bro, wouldn't you not want to just end it, bro, knowing that you can't have no cheering? Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's your whole purpose really here. Even though you fucking harlots out there, I don't have no cheering right now. But it gets to a point where your ass about to hit that wall, and you want to have them babies, and you can't. And you know, they go to the damn in vitro niggas and shit and try to, but that's a lot of money. And you put all that money in there, like you said, bro, and it may not necessarily work.
It's not guaranteed.
It ain't a guarantee, but you put all that money into it. But now this devil did you a one solid. He's like, but guess what? I got something better for you. You ain't gonna have him anyway.
They say that one industry is booming right now. Bitches freezing their eggs, right? Because they want to slut out into their 30s and then try to restore and try to have kids. But that has a very low percentage of success.
And that's beautiful, right? You said they try to freeze them. The Lord said, freeze. He's like, well, unfreeze, but you told me to freeze. Like, oh, shit. You niggas is like the mask, man. You got that fucking mask on, but it's about to be mask off real soon, man. Because the Lord knows your heart. He knows your mind that you a piece of shit. And it's really of the Lord if you have children or not. It's of the Lord. The Lord is starting to remind everybody about that again. He's like, ain't your fucking weak ass science, nigga. It's me that gives you babies or not. It's a gift from the Lord. Right. Even the old school say that. Oh, it's a gift from heaven. It's a gift from the Lord to have children. If you stupid ass bitches don't want to have them, that's cool. More of you will come. Like my man, what's my man on Dazed and Confused? McConaughey and shit. He's like, that's what I like about these young girls, man. He's like, I get older, they stay the same. They keep coming. It's a revolving door. Me and his brother, Issachar went to the Glen Close, but you don't know what that is, Glendale. It's a whole bunch. It was a sea field of these motherfuckers everywhere. And I'm like, damn, these bitches our age, y'all can go and die. There's a revolving door, more to come. Then there's not even in this country alone. There's more outside. So it's like, come on, man, y'all can all die. Like the apostle said, every black woman in America could die right now. Be dead. We don't need you because there's the Judite woman outside this country. There's other women. There's the other tribes. So we don't need you, and that's why the Lord is offering you black bitches right now. And I want those 2 black bitches here in these 2 coffins. In Mama's garden. I gotta always bring that up. That was like funny. That's it, man. We'll offer your ass for Jesus Christ, man. Hey, Jesus Christ is the ultimate assassin out this motherfucker, man. For real. Like, hey, Jesus Christ, go down there and kill these bro. Hey, for real. You're a top dude right now, man. You're a top boy. Go ahead, huh?
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly and at an instant.
At an instant. Woo! Hey, Babylon was literally broken in 2001. But then they, it kept trickling down. But then Babylon was ultimately broken 2020. Literally late 2019. America was done. Because guess what? The next thing these niggas was about to experience was death of Kobe. And that really killed these niggas, man. To me, the NBA died with that. The NBA was never the same to me after Kobe died. That was like really the end of it. They were trying to send a message to you niggas like, the NBA is done. After this man, we take his ass out. After the Lord kill him,
it says, and he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare. So that there shall not be found in the bursting of it assured to take fire from the earth, or so take water withal out of the pit.
Damn, because you can't take no water really out of no pit, especially if the pit is deep. How the fuck you gonna get the water out of it? First you gotta get out the pit with the water. Damn, so the Lord is like, this shit is, you ain't gonna be able to take none of this shit up out of here, man.
Like you could put some shit back together if there's enough pieces that are still intact.
Speaking about the pot shit breaking up.
Yeah.
Damn, this place is broken, bro. You can't put it back together.
He's gonna break it so bad that you can't. What are you gonna do with dust? How could you put dust back together?
Bro, that's the spirit. It mentions broken cistern for you niggas trusting in this place, and then it mentions with the statue being hit at the feet. What did it say? It was turned to dust. And the wind swept it away. It was nothing to be rebuilt. Niggas talking about Russia gonna rain and shit. You niggas are clowns, man.
Destroy the foundation thereof.
The Genesis, the beginning is really gonna be Yahushua, you dumb fucks. After that, the beginning of a new era is gonna be a Mashiach, man. Right. Yahushua. Man, these dudes are funny because we get to use these guys, man. You guys are fun. It's good using you motherfuckers, man. Clowns.
Yeah, kind of like a car. Kind of like a car. You know, like when you get in a bad accident. You know, it's like America's not just like an offender bender. It's just completely totaled. You can't even fix it. It's just it's done.
The axle's bent.
Yeah,
it's
just completely
it's one
total.
of them Teslas that like exploded from the batteries and shit. It's burning for like 8 hours.
You gotta let it burn out.
Yeah,
they can't even put this shit out. You gotta
yeah, you just gotta
let it burn out. Damn, for real. Go ahead, I know you got the
NLT.
Yep.
It's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12, NLT. It says, "This is the reply of the Holy One of Israel."
Woo! This is the Lord's answer to you, you stupid ass Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that really just are stupid. All the weed you can smoke ain't gonna change nothing. All the fucking bitches you can hit ain't gonna change nothing. All the fucking weak ass money that don't mean shit, that has no value, ain't gonna do nothing for you. Right. This is what the Lord wants your black ass, Latin ass, and fucking featherhead ass to know. That's right. This is what he's telling you. This is his answer to you. Go ahead,
Because you despise what I tell you and trust instead in oppression and lies, calamity will come upon you suddenly.
Woo! If you ain't got the jabby jab, calamity's already on your ass with the jabby jab, but it's gonna be more calamity. Society's gonna collapse. Bitches gonna be scared because the migrants is here. Niggas gonna be scared because they can't have no children. So what's the point of getting the bitch, my nigga? You through.
They gonna be in for a bit of a rape.
Damn, a bit of a rape then. Yeah. So, and you niggas is weak. Y'all ain't. Oh, and what you was mentioning, like how it breaks your body down, all the different the ailments of what you was going into. You niggas are done, man. You through. Even if you wanted to go to the military, do the push-ups and shit, you couldn't even keep up, my ninja.
Nah, that would probably speed up their death because they got them blood clots. Yep. So once you start doing exercise, your blood is flowing, and them clots is gonna stop some. That's why a lot of young athletes was dropping dead and shit.
Well, the heart rate.
They perform at a higher level than the average person.
And they blood not
flowing.
flowing.
Dying in the gym over that shit. Yeah. Remember niggas having heart attacks in the gym?
Nigga, 23 years old, heart attack.
Cause his blood not flowing and his heart is overworking.
Right.
Damn. It's like a car. Your engine, you running it and you ain't got no oil in the motherfucker. You know?
Yeah, it's going.
Bam! Hood gonna fly off and shit.
You just hit the floor. You know, nigga like, oh shit.
Or you go.
On the 210
shit. Then the axle break, you can't even stop the motherfucker. Like, now you're up. Ow. Shit. Yeah. Go ahead,
It says like a bulging wall that bursts and falls. Woo! In an instant, it will collapse and come crashing down.
Damn. So, man.
That's why.
Go ahead,
That's why they liken Jacob's trouble. It says to an overflowing scourge. Woo! It's gonna be like a flood.
Yeah.
In an instant, you know.
Man, and it's just like when you mention the MOTB, you can link that up with Matthew, where it says that they're gonna build bulwarks against the city, and that's the same thing when you go into the syringe. It's the same thing as like building walls against the city.
Gone.
Because once they get up close to the wall, what's the next thing they're gonna do? Batter it down. Boom, and then they're gonna break it down. Once they get in, it's over. That's right. So that's why we keep mentioning the MOTB, and that's why that invasive fucking action they're gonna take to prick you is just like the Palisades that they were set up when they was besieging a walled city. So, come on, man.
And that's like what breach is.
Yeah.
That's how you fucking infiltrate a fortress.
Damn,
you know?
that's it.
Get up into them fucking ramparts.
Woo! You know? That's it, bro. That's it, man. You got these other niggas marching, the army of God. You know who Nate is? He's that dude, the nigga Guy. The nigga Guy from the Kingdom of Heaven. He's like, hey, man, be careful what you say. That dude gonna be the next king of Jerusalem and shit. And that nigga Guy, on that movie Kingdom of Heaven with Orlando Bloom, the dumbass nigga led his army out into the fucking desert. And they died out that motherfucker from that heat exhaustion, bro. He's the only nigga that survived. And that dude Saladin gave him that ice water. He's like, drink. And then he handed it to the other nigga. He's like, I accept water for what it is. The nigga drunk it. He's like, I did not give it to you. I gave it to the king. And he went over to the dude. Like he had to grab the chalice back, cut the nigga's throat. The nigga died right there, man. So it goes to show you, Nate, You marching your army out into a fucking desertous place. What a desolate place this is. But you're not like Orlando Bloom was. He was building bulwarks around the city. He was preparing for the fucking attack. That's what the men of Great Millstone doing. Like, these niggas is coming. We gonna be ready for them. We're telling our people, get inside the walls. Get into the, get behind. And let the men go out there and fight. But nah, you niggas out there marching like y'all going to war. But you just wasting fucking time while the enemy is preparing.
Right.
Go ahead, Ike.
So verse 14, it says, you will be smashed like a piece of pottery.
Damn.
Shattered so completely that there won't be a piece big enough to carry coals from a fireplace or a little water from the well.
That's Babylon as a whole, and that's Israel. The Lord's talking to you niggas that trust in this place. That's how bad the Lord's gonna break this place to a point where you can't put it back together. That it can't carry no water. And what does water represent according to the scripts? Truth. So you ain't gonna know what the truth is. That's why the scriptures say, one land is gonna ask another land, that which maketh a man righteous, have it gone through thee? Do you know the truth? And the land gonna say, nah. But it's saying land, but lands don't actually talk to each other. It's talking about the people of those lands. Do you know what the hell's going on? Nah, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Like on that movie, Leave the World Behind. Remember they didn't know who the fuck was attacking them? They're like, maybe it was the Russians, maybe it's the Chinese, maybe it's the Iranians. And then what did my man Kevin Bacon say? He said, hey man, we made a lot of enemies around the world. Maybe they teamed up. Like, that's just the hardest part, man, to beat. Maybe they teamed up and shit. And that's exactly what the fuck is going on, man. That's what the scriptures say. It says, an assembly of great nations gonna come up against her. Her being Babylon, America. So there it goes. Go ahead, Ike.
Verse 15, it says, this is what the sovereign Lord, the Holy One of Israel says, only in returning to me and resting in me will you be saved.
Read that part again, Ike, that last part.
It says, this is what the sovereign Lord, the Holy One of Israel says, only in returning to me and resting in me will you be saved.
Oh, woo! Read that again. I mean, it speaks for itself. I ain't gotta break that down. Read that again.
It says, this is what the sovereign Lord, the Holy One of Israel says.
And it ain't God in Christ. It's Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Only return it to Him.
That's right.
Only return it to them will you be saved. Go ahead, Ike.
Only in returning to me and resting in me will you be saved. In quietness and in confidence is your strength.
Woo, in quietness, bro, we move like stealth through the, don't nobody really know who we are. But yet, everybody got us in their mouth, man. From our apostles and elders, and from their elders before them. Everything we say, niggas is saying like they made it up. Got my man had the Air Judah, got the Air Judah and shit, flying over the Jordan and shit. It's great. So everybody got what we've been saying in their mouth, but no credit is given. But it's all good. Hey, the credit is to y'all, Bashim Ashah. We're just vessels. Yep, go ahead, Ike. That was it. Y'all know you got some gad.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's hand.
America has been great for a long time. But like I mentioned, the First World War, Second World War, what made it even greater was Israel being here. That's why it's mentioned as Egypt. Because what made Egypt great? Israel. Go ahead, Ike.
That made all the earth drunken.
But the Lord used this place to make all the earth drunken in the madness of Esau Edom. That he had to dispel his lies throughout the earth, and he did. He did a wonderful job too. Go ahead, Ike.
The nations have drunken of her wine.
Of all the madness, from the democracy to the westernization, to fucking immorality being taken, from you leaving the lands and the inheritances and the customs of your fathers to take on the customs of America. When it's crazy how the founders, forebearers of this land, right? Apparently they extended from England, right? England is a more like proper place, right? But yeah, you niggas over here in America is bugged up, man. Oh yeah. You get because over there in England, bro, they got free healthcare, they got all the, Over here in the States, they ain't got free nothing. But yet this is the land of the free though.
Home of the brave.
Home of the grave though. Damn, so yeah, niggas come here to die, man.
Home of X. And then I was watching this video, and this Edomite was bringing. She mentioned a point. She said, "We can't even afford to live in America no more." She was like, "We can't even afford to die in America."
Well,
yeah. And then I looked up the average cost in America for a funeral. It says for a basic, very basic funeral with nothing extra is between $7,000 and $9,000. That's crazy. Just to get buried.
Damn.
That's fucking. So what ends up happening is most people don't have like $10,000 just sitting around. So usually what families do is they take out a loan.
Yeah.
So now they establish some debt just to fucking bury a family member.
Yeah,
now
so
they
that's
in debt.
right.
So if you fucking die in this place, you become a debt to somebody.
That's crazy.
And then all the debt, okay, let's say the person that died, all of their fucking debt goes to somebody
To the
else,
next
they
person.
descendant or whoever.
His son.
This place is crazy.
This shit wicked, bro.
And yet you niggas want to be here in Egypt. In Egypt,
Shit is
man.
exhausting.
Exhausting.
Nigga, man.
Yeah, because most of you guys got you guys got Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are you guys like being oppressed.
Hey, but like on that brother saying nigga man, that's funny. But remember on the cartoon movie of Pinocchio, right? Remember they went to that, what is it called, Funland or some shit? And the niggas was just smoking, being demons and shit. And that old wicked ass Edomite.
Yeah, that was Rothschild.
Yeah, that was Rothschild. He's like, after what? He's like, you have so much fun, eventually he'll make an ass out of himself and shit. And that's you niggas here in America. This is nigga land. This is it, nigga land.
You gotta pay to play.
Yeah, and you niggas, they was turning into donkeys and shit. Remember? Hey, that was like the scariest scene to me, bro. Even more scary than Rockchild, where the one nigga's playing the pool and shit. They was smoking that. Pinocchio was getting all sick and shit. He's bugging out. And the one nigga was playing the pool. He grew the ears and shit. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, mama, he's turning into fucking hell, man. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
I was like, God damn,
That shit scared the fuck out of me, bro. As a child, look, oh shit. Hell no. That's ass shit. But all you niggas are turning into them asses. And what is the ass known for? Being stubborn. So Lord is your stubbornness. Yeah, your stubbornness is as witchcraft. And rebellion is as idolatry. Right? So, or rebellion is as witchcraft and your stubbornness is as idolatry. So, and the Lord gonna turn your ass into an ass. So, you through.
Because stubbornness, you saying like you got it, like nah, I know the way. So you like pride, you idolizing yourself.
Right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, well I'm gonna bring it out. There's this word, the word from that movie, Leave the World Behind, and Jake was breaking it down to what's the dude name? I'm just a useless man. What was his name on the movie? Clay or some shit?
Clay. Damn,
Clay. Nigga through.
Basic.
Clay. Yeah, he based his niggas through. Clay. But the dude was like, so what's next? We don't know who's attacking us. We don't know what's going on. And that's when the women seen like the Civil War breaking out in the city. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, the bombs going off.
Bombs going off at the damn jet. Boom. I was like, oh shit. Then they was in the car talking, heading back from Kevin Bacon's character's house back to the home and shit. And what's my man GH and shit was like, I was talking to my friend. He told me to take care of myself, and I didn't really understand it. But he mentioned one thing. He's like, I hope it ain't this. This is the worst thing it could be. A coup d'etat. Yeah. That's what he said at the end before the movie ended, and went to the girl in the bunker, and the Fran show came up. But the coup d'etat, and this is the meaning of the word.
So when you go to the word coup d'etat, the definition is a sudden, violent, and unlawful seizure of power from a government or a coup.
Yeah.
And basically in layman's terms, it says a seizure of power.
Yeah. And guess who's endorsing this nigga Kamala Harris, right? My man VP. Hey, this funny how she the VP. My man VP was like, all right, go and put it in there. Shit. Hey, because now you endorsing this nigga, man. VP is my man Vladimir Putin is endorsing this black ass.
You know that top good. That's what he know.
Yeah,
top. I can't wait to meet him. Like, all right, it's good.
You know? Yeah, for real. Because Trump ass might be going to jail and trial and shit. But damn, I can't trust in that nigga. So it just goes to show you.
And I'm wondering if that account of Vladimir Putin actually saying that is a form of propaganda.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
just a couple months ago, he said that if that he was endorsing Trump, and that if Kamala gets into office, then there's a surefire way they're going to be in World War III. So now all of a sudden, a couple months later, she's the Democratic primary. Now all of a sudden he's for it. So something's not right.
It ain't right.
Something's not adding up.
And either way, either way he wins and shit, right? Because he's been through so many presidents. He's like, all you niggas is clowns. They all the same. So really, what's better for him? Said Trump get in there, nigga, you still through. And if she get in there, oh yeah, y'all done. Yeah. Like y'all really done. Cause they about to win the war in Ukraine, and they already got subs fucking everywhere. On the coast. So, and then they got sleeper cells here. So this shit is already through. And then they even said that the Russians was behind the election in 2016. But the Russians like, nigga, we ain't behind none of that. But if they are, then shit. Hey, it goes to show you that what America's been doing to these other countries, destabilizing them and sending fucking hitmen and shit in there, well, your enemies is doing the same to you. And look how it feels. You know? And then whoever sent that message, Vladimir Putin gonna find the nigga out and kill him. He's like, nigga, I didn't say that, so he might kill that demon that did that paper. It goes to show, because he knew about Tucker and shit. Right. Like, nigga, we did all our research on you, my nigga. We know you. Go ahead,
Continue on Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
That's why the nations is gearing up, man. They brothers got to say how many nations joined with the BRICS thus far. I mean, it's like 100. You know the bar. How many nations?
I know it was 159 that was new, I think.
Okay.
So it could be more than that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure exactly.
But it said they drunk the wine of this bullshit ass place, Babylon. But now they mad as a motherfucker. They mad because they've been swindled and lied to. So look at the African countries that's forming up with the Chinese and doing deals with the Russians.
I think put up.
Actually, the Chinese and the Russians actually giving them something they
got
want.
the exact
America and the Western nations did not do that. They're fucking moving.
All they do is sit in. All America does is sit in economic hitmen, sleeper cell agents. You know, they send a nigga that's gonna put a puppet in there. Yeah, they put a puppet in there, and if it's not a puppet, they have a coup. And then if it's not a coup, it's an assassination. And then if it's not, it's an army. And then it's always some shit with America. There is no trade. Like it's get down to lay down, bully action.
So now these nations is about that. Get the fuck down to lay down, nigga. Hey, but it's to the point where they like, we ain't taking no prisoners today. We just killing everything, man. Because America's so filthy, they don't want nothing from this bullshit ass place. There's more that America gets from the outside world than they give. So the outside world's like, nigga, we don't need you no more, man. We gonna kill you. And we gonna take what we want. Go ahead, all right?
Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
Whoa, it's suddenly fallen. Right. Now, that's gonna go into the actual destruction of this place is gonna be at an instant. But this shit is suddenly falling this shit through. This is not the Babylon of 2019. This is not the Babylon of the early 2000s. This is not the Babylon of the 90s. This place is through. It's done. But yet niggas getting $20 minimum wage. But the value of the money is not, didn't change none. Nope. The actual pricing of the money might have went up, so-called. But the value of it is nothing. The value of the dollar is nothing. So this clown ass fool, the purple guy, who am I gonna call this dude? It's gonna General Grievous is Johanna. He's the leader of the droid army. This dude Nate is who the fuck is this guy, man? Count Dooku. Nah, he can't be the Count. Nah, that dude is all right. Who is this clown, man? I know who this dude is.
Jar Jar Binks.
False prophet.
This dude is a damn demon, man. I don't know who he is, man. Darth Plagueis the wise or some shit. Nigga Darth Plagueis, I don't know. Go ahead, up.
How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
Oh yeah, he Chancellor Palpatine, bro. He's just the other side of Star City. Right. He's Chancellor Palpatine. He speak good, all about politics and people loving him, and you a fucking conniving demon. Yeah, conniving demon behind closed doors. Yeah.
How for her take balm for her pain.
Yeah, and you can see that during the Obama administration. They were crying for her pain. He kept doing the quantitative easing and shit and bringing the nation out of a fucking default and all that. But now that time is over. Go ahead. There was no healing ointment for America, and there ain't gonna be one. The only cure for it is death. The plug has to be pulled. They gotta mercy kill this plug.
We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Hey, remember that dude on Deadpool and Wolverine? Remember the one dude? He's like, I like how they did it back in the day. Just a quick snip and it's over. Like, remember that dude? And he's like, pretty much this is what we're gonna do to this place. He's like, 2 to the dome, 1 to the chest, or 2 to the chest, 1 to the dome and shit. Like real quick, easy, real clean. Like that's how the Lord gonna do to Babylon. 2 to the chest, 1 to the dome is fucking over, man. There's no saving this place. Can't give it no ointment, no medicine. Ain't none. Lord just going 2 to the chest, 1 to the head, you out of there. Go. Make sure your ass is really dead. Go ahead,
Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country.
That's what these nations are doing. They breaking off from the dollar. They're breaking off from Babylon. They don't want to deal. Their citizens come to this place and see it's a shithole and go back to their own country like, it's better than Bangladesh shit. Fuck it. I'd rather make it over there. Babylon is done. This is LA? This is Los Angeles? No. They see it on TV and they come here and they realize like, damn, for lease. Like every goddamn thing is for lease. Shit is boarded up. They go to San Francisco looking at Full House and shit, and they see that is nothing but shit. And niggas is everywhere. Demons is everywhere. The homeless. So it's like, come on, man. Go ahead,
For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
You know the judgment reached to the heavens because the Speaker of the House said, all this is happening to America. Why? Because of what we did against the Lord. Even this dude said it. The Speaker of the House.
The Speaker of the House, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So, the sins of this place reached unto the heavens. The Lord is hearing about it. And just like when he heard the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah, he sent the angels down there to check it out. Like, y'all know what's going on down there, but go see what the fuck is going on. And if it is what it is, you know what to do. Same with the Tower of Babel. Remember it said the Lord came down to see men building that tower. Well, hey, that new tower right now, the New World Order, the Lord is actually seeing it coming to fruition. And we're like those angels that's coming down, checking it out. Like, yeah, Lord, it's exactly as you said it would be. And it's only a matter of time before you destroy this place.
Right.
So that's what it is. Go ahead, that was it. All right. Go ahead,
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man.
Those arrows going into their nuclear power, their nuclear systems, their nuclear capability. Go ahead,
None shall return in vain.
Woo, these missiles ain't gonna return in vain. And me and that brother Issachar is talking about the Russians. Like, say America was some assholes and some demons and shit. As soon as that bitch Kamala got in there, say that this nigga get in there, and she pushed the button, and all Russia gone. Russia has the technology that, okay, if something happens in our land and there's a danger and when we're hit, we have a system that the missiles are going to automatically know that they're under attack and shoot off anyway. So even if you fucking decimated all Russia, they have a system that's going to go online, like fucking Terminator and shit. The fucking Skynet gonna go online and shoot the fucking missiles anyway. So it goes to show you that the Russians already know, like, even if y'all take us out, my nigga, hey, we got a system that's going, without us even being here, the shit gonna shoot off. It goes to show you that the Lord has the power of those missiles in his hands. But we already know prophecy has to play out. Right. And the Russians had to be here. Their army's gonna be decimated with the rest of the armies of the world in that region.
And that's what's beautiful about understanding these prophecies of the scriptures. We already know how it's going to play out. We have the script, man. The Most High gave it to us, and He gave us the understanding. All right, Babylon is going to be completely destroyed. Right. That is the only power in the scriptures that's destined to be eradicated completely. I mean, the other armies of these worlds are going to go down too, but you're still going to have, survivors here and there. But Babylon is going to be a complete desert, man. There's no other country or no other nation that has a judgment like that. And we can say that with surety because that's what's written. You know?
Yeah, man. Hey, the other nations gonna be in disarray.
Right.
You gotta remember they gonna be hit, and that's why the earth is gonna rock to and fro, because it's gonna be missiles flying all over the planet, hitting different spots, making it shake. And that's when the elect gonna get taken up out of the destruction, as it were, for a moment. You know, rest is in the chambers. Right. If brother can hold that, we can end it with that. Go ahead, Doc. That was it. You got anything else? So go ahead, Doc.
This is Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for the blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
God damn, man, that's it. That's the only way this land can be clear. Let us pray for America, that the Lord will have mercy. But the only mercy that the Lord gonna show to you is death.
Yeah.
That is mercy. And you shed all the blood of our people all across this land. Your blood has to be shed. We're Americans. But what type of American? That's what it's going. It's okay. I like it, cause he's scratching the feel. Like, all right, see, he's real.
Like
he's real with it. Like, all right, man, whatever. He's like, hey man, you in the back, man. You hiding? Where you from? That's what it's gonna be, man. Hey, because hey, oh, that's a show me state. Show me, like, show me something.
That? I don't know.
That's
American. That's American.
Don't know shit.
Real American. Hey, for real. Hey, that's a real American.
Don't know shit.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too smart in these times, apparently, according to E. You don't just be as dumb as his ass.
Yeah, Jesse Clemens, he's the actor that plays that. He said that he didn't even want to play that role because of how real that it came off when he saw the test screening of it. But he did it as a favor to his wife, who's the reporter in that movie.
Oh, the girl?
Wait, that was his actual wife?
Yeah, he's married to her.
Kirsten Dunst?
Kristen Dunst, that's his wife.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she said that he would be perfect for the role because of his demeanor and how he comes off, but he said he didn't want to do it. Because he said because of how real it came out when he saw the test screen, he's like, I don't know, man. People might look at me different, but he said he did it as a favor for his wife. You know,
he looked like he could actually see that.
That was the point. He said that looks too real.
Keep on saying
Yeah.
What type of
And I like it.
He's saying that.
Oh yeah, God. But I like how he was holding the gun and shit. Like, he just like,
yeah, casual and shit. Like he don't got a gun and shit. Like, where you from? Hong Kong. You said China. Wow.
China.
And if you remember, for bros that seen that movie, he only has like about 4 minutes of screen time. But everybody always remembers him in that movie.
Because that's the most real.
That's the most iconic part.
They had the bodies in that truck.
Yeah.
Bring the last nigga to go down, dumb, ugly niggas.
Yeah. Niggas was stuck on America and shit.
He was stuck on it, man. And then that with the Jake that was dying and shit, that was my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Like the shit was on fire. That shit was beautiful.
Hey, that one Jake that was they was trying to tell him like you gotta move, and he was like scared.
They showed him getting lit up in slow motion.
That nigga knew he was gonna die.
God damn! Cut, taking the pictures like that's crazy.
They said move up right there.
Move, you gotta move your ass. Move. That's American niggas right there.
Man, Jerry, you watch that movie, man.
Scary ass niggas. I bet you no IUIC members watch that movie. Bet you. I bet you, bro.
You gotta watch that movie. That'll put you in the mindset of what it's about to be like out here.
They watching the Cabin in the Woods.
They watching, because you know IUIC probably got their own.
They got their own channel.
Cinematics and shit.
Well, remember a couple years ago, Nate said when shit hits the fan, don't go looking for them because they got their own underground railroad.
Oh, yeah. This nigga got a bunker in Minnesota. He got a bunker.
This nigga through, bro. And best believe the Lord gonna put some shit down there for your ass, nigga. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say these other camps, man. If you notice the difference between Great Millstone and these other camps, none of them preach about like the destruction that's coming.
Right.
None of them preach prophecy, nothing like that.
Hey, that should be a eye opener to you, Jakes, man. That seeing the things that are happening in the world. Why would you want to be teaching about prosperity and building here?
Right.
Cause they acting like we don't teach about that. We do. The kingdom of heaven.
Right.
But it has to come after war. Yeah. And our power is a God and a man of war. And he's the one that's waging war against the world, man. For their evil and wickedness, because even Yahweh Shai said, I come to testify that this world and the works therein are evil. Right. And look what they did to the Lord. They killed him. Yeah. But guess what? He rose, you motherfuckers. And now he gonna come back and do you niggas in. All right, because he gonna come wage war righteously, as it tells you in Revelation 19.
Right. And see, that's why they putting off the day of the Lord by saying like, oh, this ain't the time, it ain't gonna happen now. It's because they're scared, because their so-called belief in this truth isn't mingled with faith. Yeah. So they don't have the hope of salvation. Like when we talk about the nuclear destruction that's coming, Jacob's trouble, they don't have the belief and hope that they'll be saved out of it.
Them niggas is like my man Larry artists and shit, bro. They got the good thrust. Like my father showed me the thrust, right? So, but then the nigga couldn't shield the faith. Hey, the nigga couldn't even put the helmet on, huh? Oh shit! Oh damn! The nigga. So you niggas can't even put the helmet of salvation on. You niggas is looking like the hey you guys, that nigga from what is that movie called? The Goodies. you like them niggas, man. So and you can't lift up your shield. You gotta lift up your shield, but you can't. You know, but it say you can't lift it up. Well, you know, give the men some water and
be a help.
Tend to the body.
Exactly. But that wasn't good enough.
That wasn't good enough.
He was seeking that preeminence.
And he wanted. I just want a uniform. And he got it from E and shit. He went to E, man. The new Xerxes and shit.
That's just like IUIC. You join us, you get your own, garment, your military boots shined up.
You get a wife.
Yeah. Hey, remember.
It's been passed around the
Hey, bro, that dude, that demon Abigail, I'm gonna call her Abigail. You know that fat nigga? What was that fat nigga that was a rap nigga? Oh, the nigga fat. I'm gonna call that nigga Fat Man Scoop. That demon that was mad that Elder Barack, not the Barack we know, but Baraka, the HOD, called him Nate. He's like, see, that's what I'm saying. See, that's the fat nigga, that demon. I'm gonna call him Fat Man Scoop, your ass nigga. You use a clown because, and you know who you remind me of? He's like the nigga on 300 when he came out. He's like, dude, Spartans, lay down your weapons. And he's like, oh, looking at him eat and shit. And he turned around and shit. And then next thing you know, a fucking spear coming at his ass. He's like, oh, Spartan. He's like, Persians, come and get you. Like, man. That dude was a dead demon. He was looking mean as hell, bro.
That side of his mouth cut and shit.
Yeah.
I got that.
Good. That even the God King, Nate, can bleed. You gonna throw that fucking shit at your ass, nigga. Go ahead, huh?
This is Hebrews 4:2. Woo. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them.
And what does gospel mean, brothers? Oh, that's all right. Go ahead.
I don't think.
What does the gospel mean? What does gospel mean? Yeah, there you go. See, don't be shying away from it. You know it when it pops up. That's usually what it is. Go ahead, huh?
So continuing on, it says, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Damn. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. And that's what makes us come out here so is to have faith. Like that was one of my favorite movies. I know all brothers' children, if you got like sons, that's their movie. I know this brother's son love that movie. Into the Spider-Verse. Remember my man Miles was asking the other Spider people, right? He's like, but how do you know that you Spider-Man? He's like, that's it, Miles. You don't know. You just gotta take a leap of faith. And he jumped off that motherfucker. Woo! It was gone. Yeah. You don't know. That's why brothers out here had to take a leap of faith. Every man. It wasn't like brothers knew each other. Hey brother, come out here with me, man. You know me. We didn't know each other before this truth. We individually had to take a leap of faith into this truth, and boom, we found each other.
It's because all those dudes, they're caught up with the affairs of this life. You know, they thinking about their family, you know, they carnal possessions they got here, so why would they want this place to end?
Yeah.
You know, they caught up in those things. They're not thinking about chariots in the kingdom, being immortal, not ever getting sick, not being able to sin, being one with Yahweh Ba'Shem. How are you going to put that off? How are you going to put that off and just want to stay here?
That's like how the scriptures say they receive their consolation They sold out for a corruptible crown, man.
Yeah, for the love of me, you have your consolation.
They didn't have the faith to see what was the foresight to see what was ahead, man. You know?
Like I always say, this is the Clone Wars. You got the droid army, these niggas, and then you got the clones and stuff.
You fought the Clone Wars?
Yeah, you fought the Clone Wars, yeah. Same as your fathers, you know? That was the Jedi Knight, same as your father, right? Either you're a clone of Satan or Nate, or you're a clone of Yahusha. So these are the Clone Wars, man.
Yeah.
The nigga is the leader of the droid army.
General Grievous, man.
General Grievous, man.
Yeah,
shit. You know? And you know what that nigga is? The nigga's those witches and shit. The Towson.
Yeah, that's the spirit I was just thinking about.
Them witch motherfuckers and shit.
On that red planet.
Yeah, that red planet where Darth Maul and his people come from and shit.
Damn.
You know? And it's funny because they make the men slaves on that planet.
Yeah,
but Darth Maul escaped and became like an assassin and shit. But the women are the witches on the planet, and then the men are like fucking just for manual labor.
Under a spell.
Yeah, under as you niggas in the IUI, man. Y'all niggas in the ICU right now, man. Under a heavy ass spell. Yeah. Oh, Nate's new name is King Ahab, man.
King
Ahab was through because this woman was a demon. Yeah. Jezebel, man. That wanted the prophet dead, bro. Yeah. She wanted to kill the prophets. Damn. But it goes to show. And Elijah was cursing this nigga out, and he was actually listening. But then that spell got back on his ass, and he just couldn't really hang with the Lord.
Crow, con.
Yeah, the crow was like, oh shit, yeah, shit, damn. But brother had the last.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 26:20, and it reads, "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee."
Now this is going into us being delivered, getting beamed up, the elect, not the whole nation of Israel. A lot of you niggas are sterilized and you're dead already. You're gonna die of famine, pestilence, plague, war, concentration camps, and then ultimately missiles. This is for those that hold out. These are for those that trusted in the Lord and made him their refuge. They're gonna be beamed up and changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, to be like the one who they loved his appearing. This is what's gonna happen to them, not all Israel. And then this clown fool probably gonna try to throw all the tribes. No, only the elect. Go ahead.
Hide thyselves as if it were for a little moment.
Hide. So we're gonna hide with the Lord. Just like when a man and his wife go into that chamber, they become one. They consummate the marriage with becoming one. And how you become one with your woman? By laying with her, having sex. In this sense, it's spiritual. We're gonna marry the Lord spiritually and become one with him. He's gonna take us up with him. Changes. We're gonna be like him. Go ahead,
Until the indignation be overpassed.
That indignation is the righteous anger of the Lord that he gonna send out upon this land. The besom of destruction. Woo! And the whole earth is gonna be rocking and shaking and moving, all shook up like Elvis Presley. But hey, we gonna be where the Lord is, safe and sound. Go ahead, that was it?
That's pretty much it. I can read 21.
Can I read 21?
For behold, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity.
Man, he gonna come out of his place, man. The most electrifying in all creation, man. Under the Most High.
Like in Egypt, when it said he left off the throne.
Left off the throne into a land of destruction.
Damn, bro, that.
Hey, bro, but the Lord gonna top himself than what he did in Egypt, because the Lord destroyed the firstborn, right? Like the babies and then the cattle and the animals, and Egypt was already fucked up and through. But then the Lord sent the army out, like, send your best and mightiest, and he drowned their ass in the sea. Now this time around, the Lord's gonna face the army first and turn their ass into powder. Then he's gonna destroy Egypt itself and watch it be destroyed and burned. Man,
exciting times.
Exciting time. Read that last part again, King.
This is Isaiah 26:21. It reads, For behold, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose the earth also shall disclose her blood.
Now that's cleansing the land. Yep. Just like what the brother Zach read, the only way the land can be cleansed by the blood of him who shed it first, but it's gonna be a planetary wide. That's right. All right, punishment, destruction. Lord's gonna Lord gonna start taking niggas out. Now there's gonna be survivors. It said the earth is gonna be burned, and few men left.
Yeah, so that means there's gonna be
People left. Now the elect is gonna be off planet, but everybody off planet. But everybody else gonna be right here in this place. The rebels gonna be hiding out, and it's gonna be the ugly ass elites and whatever slaves and assholes they got down there in the bunkers with them, the mighty men. They ain't gonna repent of their sins, but that's all good and dandy because we gonna put your ass to work. Motherfuckers still trying to skate uphill. Like,
yeah,
like
motherfuckers
Blade,
still trying to
skate uphill and shit. Yeah, we gonna get your ass, man. You through? We gonna get your ass. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
And shall no more cover her slain.
Now the Lord's gonna reveal everything. He's gonna cleanse everything by His judgment, His indignation. I'm glad that it said indignation. Righteous anger, and the world is gonna know Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua have done this.
Right.
Woo! He have done it. And like Elder Mwatzak said, that dude Kendrick Lamar had a little rap. He said, the words that I speak electrify. The words that they speak pacify. So the words that these other groups speak pacifying our people, putting their ass in a weak ass state. But the words we speak, beginning with our apostles and elders and their elders that came before them, electrifies our people.
They're gonna come to find out those smooth things that they saw on their
and like River the Rock, he's like the most electrifying man in the table. Now, hey, when the Lord comes, man, he about to be the most electrifying person in existence under the power of the Almighty Himself. He is His word and His will. Yeah, when we get to see that, hell yeah, man. That's gonna be a sight to behold. That's gonna be a sight to see, man. But you know, that's pretty much it. You got it.
Con. Well, Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, because at the end of the day, that's who we're coming out and preaching to, man. The hopeful elect. We understand we are not here for all Israel, man. That's right. So we don't need to jet set and try to plead to these other groups, other congregations, go to other countries. The hopeful elect are going to hear this pure message, and they're going to be healed, man. So, Lord willing, you know, this street preaching was edifying. We want to give all glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Once again, double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstones as well.
That's right.
Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect who are continuing to fight, listen, and wake up to this truth, man, because once that last member of the hopeful elect wakes up, the destruction is going to come, and then with that, the deliverance.
Yeah. That's it. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA.
DTA.
Ababa. Hey, Kwame Ashala.
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 Where were you
when the Israelites took over the planet?
You
seems we have given war to the dragon.
DTN.
Brother Big Judah came back with the thunder, man.
I guess he came back with it, man.
Hold on! You don't get this word!
DT